literally the best intro ever.
Yeah, I like this intro. I had to stop the other one, mute it
All
because I
right.
still haven't learned that
Okay.
yet.
Let me see who we have on here. Rod. Let's start way up here. Rod, how you doing, man?
What's up,
Ray
Rob?
Moto. YouTube. That's just got it. Just got it. That means no more commercials for Ray Moto.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was seeing that. That's great.
Yep.
Yeah, that was one of the first things I did. As soon as I saw that they had
Dude.
commercials, I was like, "Oh, I no."
I was a rebel for a long time, as there's no way, because I've been watching YouTube for years, and I was like, man, they're trying to get money out of my pocket. There's no
Yeah.
way I'm going to pay. I'll just suffer through those ads. And I found myself watching so much YouTube that I was
That it
ready to
was. Yeah, I know you're ready to strangle it. I
surrender.
was so tired of all these damn commercials.
I know, I didn't have time. I'm going to
No,
mess up my shade tree surgeon video right now. Come on.
I have to keep an eye on my sugar tonight because
Yeah. Is your sensor all caught up and everything that you put on this one?
up and okay, good. It's because I was starting to head south really fast and it just leveled out at 126, so that's good.
Yeah. How you doing, Frog? Quick Shoe, Evil Rick.
Because sometimes I manipulate it, and I tell
No.
it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Sometimes I like instead of Googling how many carbs are in it, I kind of guess. And today I failed at that miserably. I underestimated so badly that I underestimated by 50%.
It gave you more insulin than you needed?
No, I gave myself 50% less insulin that I needed.
Okay.
So I went high. The high was 335. And I'm just getting back down to normal.
Yeah, because you didn't put the proper amount of actual carbs you had in or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then because of what happened last time, I was so paranoid I was going to mess it up even worse. I slowly adjusted it throughout the day in 20 carb increments until it started leveling out and then coming back down.
Hi, Lolly. Mm-hmm.
And then by dinner time, I had to manipulate it again because I was afraid to give myself the proper amount. Because if I did give myself the proper amount again, and I'm still coming down, it's going to be bad.
What a game.
You know what I'm saying? So instead of doing 53 carbs, I did 40 carbs.
How do you avoid that guessing game with those things? Do you have to, are you supposed to change it earlier or at the right time? Did you wait too long?
No, it's, to be honest with you, I guessed at a bowl of the stuff I made. But it was a heaping bowl. It was a big bowl. And it had rice, meat, corn, peas, carrots in it, potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
potatoes.
That's a lot of carbs, the potatoes and the rice.
That's right.
Okay. So I shot 50 carbs for that. 50 carbs I put in for that, and I should have put in 100 to give you an idea.
Yeah.
So, and then of course my timing was already off because I undershot. So it's just a game. It's it's a lot to keep track of in my head, no less. And I can always look back at the programs and look at the look at the history and stuff in the apps to double check, which I do quite often because I'm not,
ego says, I got this. It's under control till it's out of control.
Well, that's the thing. It's in control until it's out of control.
Yeah. Evie. Yeah. Good to see you. Hey, let's pop up old Mac just real fast. He's only got one view on it so far. I think it's only been out 7 minutes. So we all love old Mac. So we're just going to watch a few seconds and
we
get a little preview
until Well, it hit 50 degrees.
Yeah, it was warm today.
We're going to go up to Coleman and have lunch at the Golden Corral.
Golden Corral bound. Right on. Looks beautiful there.
Yeah, man. Nice face.
There he goes. Old Mac doing his old favorite, man. Yeah, if you want to see that, you know he's got a new vid. I forgot who announced it, but thank you. And yeah, Frogzilla did. Kudos.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. Work, and little sleep. It'd be nice if you get paid for sleeping. We could do more of that.
It was a beautiful day today. I was outside earlier. They had a launch today at Cape Canaveral.
Yeah, a launch.
A launch, yeah. They had a launch.
Gotcha.
And they've been trying to launch this one for a past couple days. It's benzos. It's not Musk's. It's the other one.
Yeah.
Amazon, SpaceX, or whatever it's called. I don't know.
Eenie B, quick Robert, right on, Rob B.
So I went outside trying to see it. I was watching it, and I have the navigation on my phone, and I zoom out to make sure I'm staring in the direction of Cape Canaveral. And I was too lazy to drive down to the Publix parking lot because I would probably be able to see it better down at the Publix parking lot because of the distance of the tree line in the distance. But I didn't see it. Needless to say, I didn't see it. And then the returnable rocket came back down, and I watched that on the video. You can hear the sonic booms.
Oh, it does. Yeah, I suppose it gets to that speed and it breaks the barrier, man. That's intense. That'd be a cool thing to witness. That'd be a bucket list thing, really, if you could get close enough to enjoy it.
And you can hear the sonic booms when the boosters return as well.
Yeah.
They break the sound barrier as well when they return to the launch pad. They break the sound barrier when they come back into the atmosphere. They break the sound barrier as well. Because the ones that they're launching now, they have pieces of the tube that come back.
Right where they started from, huh?
Well, some of them have pads out in the water that they come back to.
Okay.
And that are moored out in the ocean.
That's what I was missing.
And then some of them have like this one tonight came back to Cape Canaveral, and the launch pad grabbed it with two arms. Yeah, and it was perfect. It was crazy, bro. You like, it's so far away from the camera. You hear like the sound like afterwards, and you could just hear the thrust and the booms and the crackling, and you hear the engine shut down. I mean, the missile they launched tonight was larger than any of the other ones, including Elon Musk's missile, rocket, whatever.
I didn't even know there was anything today.
It's like 132 feet tall, this one that they launched today. It's huge. Yeah, it's SpaceX Flight 7.
Right there.
Yeah.
Flight on January 16th. You watch it.
Yeah, it was today.
I guess you could have watched it live. You could have watched it live, it says.
Yeah, I watched it live.
You did? Okay. Yeah, well, you went out. I thought you went outside instead.
Well, I did, but I was watching it live, too, at the same time.
Yeah.
So I knew the trajectory and where it was and everything.
Cool.
It's hard to see it through the trees.
All right. I'm going to put too much up just in case.
Yeah. But it was cool, man. I'm into that stuff. I like that stuff.
The rocket missed the barge. Oops, yeah. In an oil tanker again.
There was one that, due to high winds, it fell over on the barge.
Landed Edwards. I didn't even know you was a Floridian at one time. Edwards, right? That where that is? No, Cape.
Edwards Air Force Base.
Yeah, that's
Texas. Is that Texas?
I don't know where it is. I thought you was talking. I thought everything was in Florida. That's all I knew. I'm an idiot.
Edwards could be in Nevada. I'm not sure. Hold on, I'm gonna have to Google that. They need a hell of a runway to land that thing. It's either they need like miles and miles of runway.
Edwards Air Force Base is Cali.
Cali. My bad. I'm the worst geographical.
Yeah, we don't know nothing, man. We're just
Anything.
swimming through life, pretending we have a little education, throwing words out, fancy words.
Yeah. So that thing's impressive when it comes in.
I didn't know that they did stuff over there. I've heard the name and all that before, but Edwards, but it's Canaveral is what's in Florida? Is that right?
Cape Canaveral's in Florida.
Okay. I'm all set straight. You'll have to tell me again tomorrow, but yeah, for real. For real. It's a lot of money, man. A lot of money to go poof, but what do I know what they're used for, or what they tell us they're used for and what they really are used for. Could be two different things.
Put it this
smart enough. I ain't smart enough. That's all I know. New Mexico ain't it.
Bezos, Zuckerberg, and Elon Musk.
And they're almost too smart to believe as well.
All right. Each of them can afford to utterly fix homelessness.
Yeah.
Yet they choose not to and still be
with toys.
Filthy rich. I mean, not that it's their job to do so, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, what would happen if we did have that? I mean, I understand, and I know it should be done, but it'd be a really incredibly, probably different world. It might be shocking even. Who knows? Or it might just be nothing. Just be like, oh, we got a lot less angry and hurting people too,
Yeah.
Who knows? Load out a shuttle on a 747 flight back to Florida. Yeah.
Yes, that's what the
gotcha.
Because that's right. It would either land in California or the backup would be, I think, Texas.
Didn't you see them things? They would land on their own too, wouldn't they? And you could hear them.
Yeah, they would glide in. They would just glide in.
Yeah, gliders. Yeah, you could. They would show somewhere you could hear what you thought would be an engine on some. I know there was some videos like that out a few years ago that I saw.
They would break the sound barrier.
Yeah, I bet that big piece like that going to make a little noise. It ain't going to be too stealthy, I wouldn't think.
It goes boom.
I was rich. A lot of people would be happy. Yeah, exactly. Quick shoe. Can you imagine we'd be blessing each other on here all day long because we could, in different ways. As long as we wouldn't, a lot of people mishandle a lot of money as well. I don't know. I'd spend a lot of time shopping on Amazon probably for a while till I got my head on straight again. Because it'd be pretty. I'd have to have this little Bluetooth. I'd have to have these cool headphones. Let's just get a whole new house.
Yeah.
To put it all in a special room.
Yeah.
Of course, and I'll get you one too. And it's just feed your own little ego because they probably no, I'm good. I got some too. Like, oh well, okay. Nobody needs money. Could you imagine that? If nobody needed money.
Yeah, imagine that.
Wouldn't have to use. Wouldn't have to use your guns. Just make you use your guns for fun.
Yeah.
Homeless isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. It's like
going down to Publix and just walking in and getting a thing of coffee that I need and a creamer and not paying for it and just walking out and going back to my house and being like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just scan it and then it lets them know that I took it and that, whatever.
Really weird, doesn't it? So sorry. Yeah, damn it. Sterling, you should get up. You should get on here, man. Hey, nobody's coming on with the. We've been doing what two of these today, and it's been me and you.
Yeah,
You
nobody.
and I. That's
Yeah.
been fine. We don't step on each other when we talk too much either. Hey,
I put the
your turn.
link in there, but I'll put it in there again.
Well, somebody should just speak up or say if they want one.
Yeah.
We know how to get them to you. Oh, yeah, Edwards Air Force Base. Man, I've heard that a billion times. I don't know why I didn't know where it was. Because I'm dumb. I'm smart. He's
My
just
first
sitting there looking at it. He's like, yeah, duh. Good thing I'm not a gambling man.
Yeah. That sucks quick. Yeah, meth sucks. That's horrible.
What did he say? So we hear Dennis.
He said, his sister.
Sorry, I just started hitting him again.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. My little sister's homeless in Salem. Yeah, she's wacko's meth. Yeah, man.
Well, meth will make you wacko, man.
That's all part of freaking
Yeah. It sucks.
whatever. Don't need to be that way, does it?
Yeah. Exactly.
Help and some sincere.
Poor Sterling's sick. Ugh.
Yeah, that's what he said. A coworker got him sick or something.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Skyrocket. The rent has skyrocketed in California thanks for the fires. Rent has skyrocketed. Yeah, and thanks to the fires. Imagine. Well, everything's seems like it's econo boost, man. You sick as might join if Red Lady's cool. Did you know Red Lady's probably one of the coolest red ladies around? So if it's not even she is pretty cool, man.
Yeah, Red Lady's awesome.
Yep. He's in this morning and dropping some links for us because we don't do it no more because,
What's up, Thomas?
too much work. Everybody's got a wrench, pretty much. But it's still nice to put them out. Hey, Motobob Virginia is sick.
Yeah, crank is meth, bro.
And all is, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Speed.
Yeah. Same shit, different pile.
High octane. Thomas Bailey, how you doing, man?
Chemically based, made, burns like freaking.
Yeah.
It's like fire. It's like lava, bro. It's
You
horrible.
can't grow a meth plant, can you?
No, you can't grow a meth plant, bro.
Great one. Yeah.
Oh no, man.
I can say that's face melting, rip the side of your brain off.
Exactly, bro. It's like
might as well get some turpentine and throw on it too, because it's horrible.
You might as well pour gasoline up your nose and light it on fire.
That's about it.
It sounds like a good time.
Bought a house 2 years ago before I lived at a fourplex for $759. Bought a house here. I got to read things like 2-3 times to comprehend. It's a month today. That same apartment is
4,120.
Thank you for interpreting that. There was a lot of symbolism there.
Yeah.
That's a satanic number, by the way, right there at Brown Chicken. Don't be doing that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just because I couldn't read it and it had some different stuff. Totally joking. Exaggerating on how wicked it was to have to read.
1,200, he said. So it's almost double. Yeah.
Yeah, 1,200. Yeah, so you got to wait for the next few comments. And I didn't learn that this morning because they always answer at the next comment or two. Hey, man. Hey, Thomas.
Yeah, but didn't the DA just promise all the Californians that they were not going to tolerate that happening?
That's like what price gouging.
Yeah,
right?
So then why is it happening? If they're not going to tolerate it, then go after them. It should be immediately. I mean, come on. Like,
what else are you going to do?
They should have free housing.
What else?
Or reasonable. I mean,
Yeah.
how do they even have money? They don't have They don't have cards.
Is that why they showed people out there with propane? I don't know none of these for facts, or I don't know jack shit, just little rumors I've heard, but people lighting fires and doing stuff, trying to blame it on
Yeah. Well,
like
they
so
were caught red-handed by neighbors,
yeah.
and they were zip tied them.
Does that make it any different of how the government would help or take care if it was done like that, or if it was a natural disaster or a whatever? Like, is there a difference?
It's almost like the area's burning, and then the crazies then come out from their basements and then go out and start lighting propane torches and walking around and
Some
spitting shit
fuel
up.
to the fire.
Like, is that really what's going on in California?
It's like
Like, that's nuts, man. Like, people are crazy.
like seeing riots in the streets and all the chaos that you'd see once in a while from certain events too. It's
Doesn't shock me at all.
no.
Doesn't surprise me. That's for sure. I mean, they had a video of a guy with a propane torch in his hand,
Really? Yeah.
lighting a fire, sticks and leaves all bunched up. They were like, "What are you doing, man?" Somebody saw the smoke or whatever, and then somebody walked over
Got
to him.
paranoid. He had too much. You know what?
Yeah.
That stuff we were talking about earlier. We're gonna be careful. You gotta be careful. You can't talk too much of that stuff on here either, man. They get freaking. She ain't monetized either, but still.
Yeah. I mean, that's just
That's
crazy.
like you can't even mention some of that hardcore stuff. But
Yeah.
you hear it on the news, you hear it here and there. Why can't you do it on your little YouTube? If you're talking about it in a positive manner, like I think we are, we're not trying to glorify nothing. It's the side effects of an evil drug.
Yeah, man. It's just like I was like,
I've never seen anybody do it recreational or for fun.
yeah, like dude, you
do it for a slow death.
I watched the video on YouTube, and they showed the guy. Like, the cameraman had to walk around him to get it in the camera.
Yeah.
And the other guy was standing there too. Like, the dude was like, "What are you doing, bro?" I was like, "What are you thinking?" And then they held him. They put him down on the ground. They cuffed him with zip ties. They tied him up. They called the cops.
You're not even a person at that point. It's like you can't even the responsibility may have lied before the problem, but once you're in that, you're not even like a human being, kind of. Not that you should be exempt from consequences, but it certainly ain't you.
Yeah.
Like,
and there was sheep that they had to be left, and they survived and stuff. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Copycats. Yeah. Hey, look at me. They should get on YouTube instead. Then they could be, hey, you.
I mean, imagine the animals that didn't survive.
Yeah, what did I hear? Something about something you couldn't do something because you're gonna kill some bugs or something.
Yeah,
like
you couldn't take the vegetation away from the houses.
That's it.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
You're gonna disturb.
Yeah, you're gonna disturb
the bug's life. We watched too many cartoons and took it serious.
Yeah. But they don't want to talk about the billions and millions of dollars that they've had budget cuts, and they cut away from the fire department.
Like demeaning you publicly and laughing at you in the face, saying a bug's life is worth more than a possible survival of human beings.
Yeah.
So, and like, that's insane when to think about that. Think about that. That's
I mean, they keep on closing all these firehouses. I mean, what do you think's happening? They're not putting new ones up. If you keep on closing firehouses and not putting new ones up, what do you think's going to happen?
Because of a mouse. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy talk.
It's crazy talk.
We'll never solve it, but we can reflect on it a little bit.
It's insanity.
You don't want to make all that stuff. Well, then keep doing this for the next 20 years, and it'll be normalized. We'll be like a good amount of us would be thinking, well, yeah, that makes sense. That's, whatever. Or, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Little things you accept more and more as it becomes a part of your life, just like TV watching, and stuff that was on TV when I grew up compared to what's on there now, like the regular TV stuff, that kids can see and whatever else, without you're like, wow, yeah.
But
Because we've been normalized, like pretty much now. You still think back on it, you go, yeah, it's a little much, but it's everybody does it. It's been doing it for for years. I guess it's not that big a deal.
you know what gets me very angry though is that the governments aren't even whatever state governments, county governments, whatever governments you want to talk about. I don't care what government you want to talk about. They're never held accountable. Okay, all their citizens and people that live in the state or country or whatever are always all held accountable. But yet, when they close all the firehouses or drain the reservoirs or don't have enough water or don't have enough infrastructure,
Yeah.
they
did that with Mead, huh? Mead was almost emptied.
Yeah, and then who's accountable? Whose fault is it for cutting the budgets and cutting the budget and cutting the budget and taking the money and putting it elsewhere?
When you're all in cahoots with each other, you really don't have to, answer to nobody. I mean, there may be a few scapegoats out there and poster boys or imaginary situations, but they're all just, seems like you're not of concern.
Yeah, like I hate politics.
Consequences are not going to be there for them like they would be for us.
Yeah.
So
not at all. Not
kind of like Game of Thrones days still, really, either you're in the castle walls or you're outside.
I mean, and then that poor that chief of whatever, she was a higher ups lady in the California Fire Department or the Forest Department, and she was getting reamed about not sticking with the whatever what was said, and she was the one that said, well, you start closing firehouses, what do you expect's going to happen? And she was right, and then she gets hell for saying the truth.
Yeah, common sense always a good thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, I never thought of like what he was talking about earlier about brush and stuff being up on your houses, and he was kind of joking about getting goats to freaking eat the vegetation away, but like all the things that you're set up to do, and instead of fireproofing your house, we're adding things to help it burn better when and if the event occurs. That's pretty because we do fireproofing as a normal thing. In fact, you have codes and stuff for buildings and public buildings and fireproof walls. And just like I was talking about the fireproof, I even had to put around dryer vents and fart fans, when we did big housing stuff when I was in heating and air conditioning. You wouldn't put the opposite around there, something flammable, and douse it with some, kerosene for later use. But yet your homes, when you think about it in California, when it get dry, like in the desert, you wouldn't want to stockpile kindling around your house.
Yeah.
And then if you take it away, you get in trouble.
That's ridiculous. You don't want stuff close to the house.
I don't know if it's that drastic, but just saying.
What they do tell you to do is they tell you to put like sticker bushes and rose bushes in front of windows.
I remember that. Yeah. So you see your kids want to climb in and out of the house. Sneak out at night.
So you won't get robbed,
That too. Yeah.
But like,
how about let's go to the core of the problem?
Yeah.
Why we got robbers out there? Well, because a lot of people are
meth.
In that, or just it's
not doing the right thing ever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's just
North Carolina was left in dust.
It's like North Carolina. I don't
And
know
you know
about
what?
North
All those rich
Carolina.
people out there are going to get paid out.
Who say what again?
All those rich people out in California are going to get paid out
Yeah,
through their insurance company or whatever.
yeah. They'll find another, hopefully, or can afford to find a cheaper place to live and not have to live at the double the rent and double the land. I'm sure they'll be exempt somehow from.
This one lady was on the news and she was like, "Yeah, I just booked a rental, and the next day it went up by $1,000."
Yeah,
I was like, "Well, go after them."
that's what wonderful COVID did. And look at our grocery prices now. Just say, for example, like one of the main things that we need that was nice to get that is somewhat affordable, to eat what you wanted to, at least, mostly. Now you got to budget and be careful. And now what's happened with where's that today? Where's COVID? Nobody even really talks about it.
Yeah.
But at one time we thought we were all going to die if we breathed or touched each other, it was going to be an issue.
Yeah.
And if we didn't, you were shamed. You were like the people that weren't complying. All those kids were teasing the other kids about not doing that, so that you were the dumb, uneducated hooligan out there.
Yeah.
It's kind of infuriating. Man, we're really political tonight, ain't we? We need to just shut the hell up. Can we find something else? Can we find something else?
Or people driving around and by themselves in their car with a mask on.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'd be like, "Yo."
It's probably a fashion statement, like baggy pants and things like that.
I'd just be like, "What's
I'm a
wrong?"
mask.
Man? I was like, "That's not how it works."
There she is. Red lady, you letting, there he is. I'm just going to say you're letting Sterling on, and there he is. He flew right in here. Yeah. Could you straighten out this panel, please, Sterling?
No, I refuse.
Okay. How you feeling, man?
Like crap.
Just don't talk so loud. Shut up, would you?
Here's your loudness right there.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you. I love the echo. You know what that echo means?
Means he's going to repeat himself.
Yeah.
Bong hits.
I don't. Oh.
Oh. Okay.
One night, yeah. Like every echo we do, you have to do a bong hit, and I did it for like an hour, and I was like, I'm done.
That must have been the night you almost died.
Yeah, I was like, I'm done. I can't do more. I was like, no more echo, please.
Did you have to get any of that stuff done in the business you were in, driving and stuff, Sterling, that COVID demanded that a lot of workers do? We probably talked about it. I just don't remember. You did?
So
no,
I was working for FedEx Ground at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if my audio is okay. It might be an issue.
You're okay, a little light.
Yeah, light.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, I was working at FedEx Ground at the time, and everyone was panicking because they didn't know what to do, and people that don't know what to do like to make rules. And panic, yeah.
Exaggerate.
Yeah. So I would get to work, and I'd have to walk through a security checkpoint, to get on the property and all that stuff. So they were like, yeah, if you feel sick, don't show up. And it's like, okay, whatever. And then it turned into, okay, everyone has to wear masks. And we're like, okay. Then it turned into security has to use a little temperature gun on your forehead. And if you're above, a certain temperature, you're not allowed to enter.
Yeah.
Or you have to sit and wait, and get your temperature down, which, us humans, we're capable of doing that. You just sit there for a second, your temperature will go down. It's natural.
You need to be checked.
And, they would call a manager to, get, approval, if I was 97.2 degrees.
I know.
And so I got sick of it really quick. So I decided, I lived in Fallon at the time, about an hour commute. So I would put a cold compress on my forehead and drive all the way to work. And I got there, and the guy kind of panicked a little bit. And he goes, I need to call management. And I was like, oh, great. And I hear on the phone in the background, like, this dude's 87 degrees. I don't know if he's dead or
Hey,
pretty sick.
dead man walking. We got dead man walking here.
They wouldn't let me in the building because I was too cold. Fucking idiots.
Cold before I got cold.
Oh, that's fantastic, bro.
And I could hear the manager in the background kind of laughing because it was,
Oh.
it was funny,
Oh my god.
Yeah, it
And,
still is.
the I could see the security officer, he had to gather himself for, put the protect the world face on, put his aviator glasses on, and like, sir, you're approved to go to work, but we don't understand why you're 87 degrees.
Oh,
and they
that's
and they went and changed out all the little temperature readers.
That's funny, bro.
But
Welcome
yeah,
to America.
and they started pushing, well, maybe, OSHA tried getting involved, and they're like, well, over 100 employees, everyone's got to be vaccinated and all that stuff. And then we all collectively said no. And keep in mind, we were under a panic exemption that happens in the trucking industry. Like right now, fuel haulers aren't subject to hours of service and stuff like that because people
Yeah.
can get their fuel. Well, they did that to us because we were, what was the term about, like nurses and doctors were essential employees.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, essential
So
work.
we got labeled with that because we haul, FedEx ground. We're basically cheap UPS. We haul pharmaceuticals. We haul toilet paper. We haul anything. We haul anything and everything, as long as it's not hazmat. And so we were working crazy hours because we were allowed to. And I worked, 7-day weeks, didn't care about my hours, didn't care about. Listen, I was pulling triples at the time, and our permit is only for 112,000 pounds. I was pulling 170,000 pounds. And the law just was like, okay, just be careful.
Just be careful.
Yeah, just be careful.
Just be careful.
So it's funny how, panic arose and all the rules went out the windows, and then new rules got made and everyone panicked, and nobody knew anything at all, and they still don't.
Oopsie. Go ahead, Sig.
But yeah, that was fun. But I'm I'm wearing my favorite shirt, by the way. You kids want to see it?
Yes.
Can we
Hold
put
on.
the comments down? We can see real good. There we are.
Right there. I'm huge in
I'm
Japan.
huge in Japan. Oh,
Godzilla.
huge in Japan.
That's great. That's
Oh, in
fantastic.
Japan, I was huge.
So yesterday, I had a couple deliveries to do. I'm in the shed hauling business now, and
Yeah.
first delivery, knock on the door, and the lady opened it. She put her dogs away. She answered the door, coughing,
Oh no.
and she's like, "I'm sick. My husband's not here. Just put the shed in the backyard." And it's like, oh, great.
That's not the answer you want to hear.
No, and they took a couple weeks to level the place where the shed needed to go. It was a 10 by 20 kind of utility shed, nice little shed. They didn't level it. So I was on the ground in the dog shit and goat heads and weeds
Oh no.
and he had made a burn pile like over half of like where the ground was, so it was like so I was crawling around in the muck of the mire and friggin' got it leveled and left, of course, no tip. And
Never the tip.
yeah, went and had lunch, took care of some business, grabbed another one that was an emergency delivery, which we do every once in a while. Somebody's house burns to the ground or something, we'll run out and drop off a container, or quick, to help the customers. That's how we make our money.
Yeah.
And this guy needed a utility shed in a hurry, and he literally said, "If you don't deliver it today, I don't want it." And we're like, "Well, Sterling's sitting on his hands. Let's send him." And so I get there, and the guy's from Nashville, and we talked about Tennessee and stuff. And I love meeting customers, and with me being a truck driver, like if I started singing that Johnny Cash song, "I've Been Everywhere," it would be 80 minutes long.
Everywhere, man. Yeah.
Johnny Cash was a rookie truck driver, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And So we're talking about Nashville and all that stuff, and I noticed he's off. He's just a little bit off. And and we had shaken hands, greet the customer and all that stuff. And the dude turned around and started coughing up a lung, and I was like, "Oh, great, great." And he's like, "Yeah, man, I just moved my sister here from Phoenix. She was like living in a trailer park and dying. She's real sick.
Oh,
She got me sick. She got my wife sick. She got my kids sick. She got my dog sick. She got my fish sick. I mean, everybody in the whole house is sick." And I'm like, "Oh,
Step away
nice.
from me, sir, please.
Yeah."
a loaded weapon.
Yeah, and of course he's like, "Yeah, just back up right there and set the." When I called him, he was like, "Yeah, all you gotta do is back up and set the push the shed off the back of the trailer and set it and run away."
Yeah.
That wasn't the case because his sister's new old trailer was blocking it, so I had to set it at an angle. And as I was pulling out, it nicked the bottom of the shed and kind of broke it off right in front of the dude too. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Son of a bitch," But he didn't buy the unit; he's rent to own. But on the same hand, you don't want to deliver a customer, something broken or anything. But
Yeah.
apologized as best I could, and let him know that, hey, you said this was a straight pull and it wasn't. So I'll accept some responsibility for this. I'll let the office know that I screwed it up, and if there is an issue, we can come back out and paint that little thing that I knocked off. No
Yep.
big deal. And I had to level his, use some shims and stuff like that, level the utility shed I dropped off. And his sister, the one that was dying, comes walks right on up to me. She's like, "This thing's really nice." Keep in mind, I'm inside the building, and she coughs, like right at the entrance of the building. Like I'm 2 feet from her. She just starts coughing, open mouth, holding a Pomeranian, just, "Hey, this thing's pretty friggin' nice, How much is he paying for this?"
Oh my god.
I'm blocked in a fucking enclosed room with a sick lady.
I would have been like this. I would have been like this.
Yeah.
Can I leave now?
Yeah.
Can I go? I gotta go. Can I go?
I can't do customer service like this. Please step
this
away.
is unacceptable behavior in front of me right now. I can't. You're both contaminated. I need a bio suit right now.
Yeah, and friggin' she turned around and wandered off to die somewhere, and then the guy's, his wife called, and he answered the phone. He's like, "Yeah, my stupid sister, bitch. She's so fucking old and sick. Got us all fucking." She's holding this horrible conversation within earshot of me, him talking shit about his sister. And of course, she heard it too. She came out and started arguing with him and stuff. I was like, "Listen,
Could this be any more uncomfortable?
yeah, all I need is a friggin' give me a signature so I can leave, please."
Oh my god! End this misery.
Yeah, and of course I get in the truck. The second I hit the road, I'm like, kind of feel a little weird.
Oh no!
Something feels a little off about me.
Feels a little off.
A little, sore throat going on, a little nasal congestion going on, and yeah, I got home as quick as I could. Emergency and a couple other things, and had to call one of the bosses because I'm taking over the logistics portion of the company.
Can we show this?
Go for it.
Know about this until the white man came.
Okay.
Yeah, that was.
I feel better.
Exactly what happened to me.
Oh my god!
That's just what.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wish it was like sick where she'd just taken a big old bong hit and coughed on me. I'm okay with that.
Hey,
Blow some green smoke in my face. I'm happy.
medical THC,
not biohazard material.
Yeah, it's peaceful.
Not bio.
It's joyous.
Sanitizer.
Yeah, Rodby, I just carry sanitizer and a super soaker. Just fucking
Do they have
spray 'em.
such a thing? Even I mean, they got it for your hands.
Well, both of you have been arrested.
What if you're
A flash bomb,
kisser,
from the police, and it's got sanitizer in it.
Yeah, with sanitizer in it.
Yeah.
Bleach.
Jeez.
Let me sanitize you with a kiss of death.
Oh man. So yeah, been laying in bed all freaking day, and of course I had to have I actually went to work this morning and walked around, and I was just like,
Sound all right,
you know what? I need to not contact anybody at all and just go home. And Red Lady's got a couple days off, and of course I got her sick, so she's a happy lady right now. Really,
Thanking
she's
you too,
looking
huh?
at that wedding ring, going, "That son of a bitch got me sick.
If I'd only known.
If I'd only known." But yeah, it's fun times. We're all dying slowly. Welcome to humanity.
Fantastic.
So, OC was on the live today with retired rider, which was pretty awesome. If all of you have probably know that already, but for the few who haven't, looks like he's okay so far. He had some major surgery done, huh? More than what we thought it was.
Okay.
Yeah. He had his chest cracked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah.
Doctors love doing that.
Yeah, bro.
Lolly H is bringing up something I've had an issue with too. So my comments got blocked. If you put any comment into YouTube right now that is what would be considered quote unquote bullying, use the word hate, use the word, anything that be considered bullying to a 7-year-old right now, YouTube is blocking in the comment section immediately.
You mean just in our regular chats like this, they can do that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Who gets that job?
Oh, who gets that?
Oh, no, it's
Computer?
AI. There's no people involved.
Yeah,
that's
what I
all.
was saying.
That's
Yeah.
all AI.
It's all AI.
So yeah, be careful with your commentary. Sometimes, YouTube will friggin' and it won't tell you. Like I've talked to YouTube about that, and I was like, let me know if I put a bad comment. Just say, hey, this comment, give me a little warning saying hey, this is community standard,
Yeah, man.
fa la 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 la, all that crap. Let me know that I'm being a bad boy. Don't just friggin' censor me.
Yeah. At least
Yeah,
give
but
me
you get the old, you should know better.
send me a memo or something.
Yeah, so my channel is monetized now, and I have to self-certify. I don't know if either one of you have had to do that.
No.
But in the self-certify portion, you have to
Yes.
go through a litany, a gigantic list of, whether you've used every good, like you thought
I'm just
Carlin had
guessing.
7 bad words. No, there are thousands of bad words. Plus you have to certify whether your video is, truthful and doesn't inspire
they
violence or
Kind
misguided
of rate
thoughts.
you on what you know, because if you start not, like you agree that these things have been done and you got to check the mark and
Yeah, and you
right?
can,
Kind of like can we trust
say,
you more on what you say, so you get a trust audition, so to speak.
yeah, and which was awkward because the last video I produced was just a friggin' the ocean waves crashing with some audio, just sitting there. Just sitting
that
there
was
enjoying
fun,
the
right?
ocean, and I had to certify that nobody said the R word, the N word, the S word, the entire
No.
alphabet word.
Entire alphabet word.
There was a lot of pissed off sea life, okay? And
Oh
you
yeah,
can't be
because they're out there.
responsible for that.
They're out there swimming naked, and I'm out there with my camera.
You didn't know that?
I
We all
it
know
totally.
that.
Fish piss in that water too. They're out there using the bathroom, and
I'm
I'm
surprised.
videotaping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sport fishing and stuff like that is going to get the axe one day, I bet, even, like, because you put a hook in a bass's mouth.
During the beginning of YouTube, yes, that did happen. I don't know if it happens now. I have a friend that used to do cattle hauling.
Sorry.
And he would
Sorry.
sick bastard.
Don't mind our sorries. You okay?
Has a very valued friend in the medical industry.
Oh, I'm never gonna bring up that appointment until it's over.
It's all good. They took a look. They said he's got a perfect ASS, and there's no trouble there.
Yep, no camera, nothing. Everything's
It's looking
fine.
good.
Perfect. Perfect starfish, beautiful, great. Just had to look at it. That's it.
Oh, it's cute that you think they're just looking at your starfish. They're
That's
going
it.
a lot deeper than that.
They said everything's fine. And I said, okay, good. I'm gonna go now.
Trust me, if you were awake, you would hear the nurse say, "Oh, geez, it hit his neck.
Oh no.
What's that lump in his throat?"
Morning, fellows. Got a link.
The doctor would nudge you on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, close your mouth. You're letting in too much light."
Nice.
Anywho, I'm miserable. Welcome to my world.
There you go, Dave.
Oh, Dave's channel.
Wow.
He was the star of my show last night, the Church of Wheel. He found himself in the Florida of the world, Australia. Found himself a cool restaurant called the Fire Station, and we all partook in the enjoyment of the menu.
Nice. I was there, but I started passing out about halfway through. Sorry, Sterling.
It's okay. I understand that your excuses are actually reasons.
I was
Welcome, Dave.
Welcome.
There's the star of the show. The star of the
Oh,
world.
no.
Didn't
How are you going?
Didn't you put guests must authenticate before they enter this thing? How did this guy get in here?
I don't know this guy. You ever
That's
seen
it.
this guy before?
Hey.
He looks old enough to pay our rent. It's fine.
Thank you, Sterling.
You're-
Hey,
Yeah.
tremendous yesterday. Absolutely had a laugh at the restaurant. Told the managers that, hey, you've just been broadcasted all over the world.
Yeah.
They love your menu. And I tried the old fashioned, and I had to wait 2 hours. So it was very strong. Yeah, it was very strong, and I'm worried about testing impairment with my drink driving. So
Yeah.
there we are. I'm just about ready to pack up the bedroll, because you can't call it a swag in America because it's got a different connotation.
I like
the
swag,
bedroll.
though.
Yeah, so do I. I like swag too. That's what we call it here. When there's
Yep.
a camper over there, we've got to set up swag. So we love them.
That's awesome.
Anyway, what's happening, fellas? It's the evening.
Or it'll be revealed.
It's the evening for you guys, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
It's early.
Yeah.
It's almost 8:00. How you
Ah,
doing,
stop.
Greg?
It's 5:00 where I'm at. Red Lady's making chicken noodle soup. She's been
Oh, that's-
making it
there
all
you
day.
go.
Oh, that sounds so good. You gonna get
Oh,
dumplings?
that sounds.
Dumplings?
No,
Dumplings.
it's just got elbow macaroni in it, I believe.
Elbow.
That's good enough. Well, I've got to sort of
Yeah. Yes.
think about the rain. It's going to be a rain riding today, but that's all right. I don't mind. After all, I am in the temperate rainforests, and it's not called a rainforest for no reason. It's got to rain. If it rains, it means no bushfires. So I'm happy about that.
I can't believe that Australia has a rainforest. Is it like Oregon or Washington or something?
Oh, look, we've got a very tropical rainforest along the eastern board of the country, which is very subtropical. So that's be on par with Asia, New Guinea, Fiji, the Polynesian sort of
Yeah.
that sort of style of rainforest. But on this side of the country, it's dry. So we do have a bit of they call it a temperate rainforest.
Sure.
On my vlog today, I will be explaining in great detail for all you budding, God, the words escape me now. People who love trees and nature and all of those sorts of things.
Tree huggers.
Tree huggers. You can go ahead and say it.
huggers.
Go ahead and say it.
I've muted my mic because I was saying something about tree huggers, and I've actually been partying with a couple of tree huggers. So they gave me some wonderful hashish. So it's beautiful, and you only need the tiniest of worms. So they don't have it all wrong.
I thought it was a mistletoe. Sorry.
Yeah, mistletoe.
Here it was that wacky tobacco. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, no, it's medical treatment. We don't call it wacky tobacco. It's all above board.
The counterclockwise cigarette.
Yes, the counterclockwise cigarette. That's exactly right.
The wrong hand cigarette.
we're packing up now. We had a lovely night here in the campground. There's families, and it's pretty nice. Trees, except it rained, but that's okay. It's all right. You can't have the sun without the rain.
Oh, that's
So
right.
we've got to be, positive and ready for another day out on the road. But you might like this, guys. I didn't get a chance to put any of the stickers of
Oh wow.
There you go. So that's what's
Look at that.
that's what the Australian public are seeing. Big Motorborn, Virginia. Underneath, that's
Look at that. Look at that, Dean. He's got
What
your
do we got
sticker.
there again? Oh wow,
yeah.
that's
So
pretty
yeah,
damn awesome, man.
Wow.
they're all
You
seeing
made
it.
there.
Yeah. It made it there, and it's on there, and it's been around now it's been on there for about a month.
Yeah,
So
it's good and
not
baked
many.
on then.
I'm not brave
Not
enough
many.
to put stickers
Natural heat gun.
on the outside of my bike. I put them on the inside of all my bags.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't really. I just most people go up.
That's
He
not
muted
nice.
himself.
Yeah, you get muted yourself for
Oh,
a
for
second there.
God's
There
sake.
we go.
I'm always muting myself.
I got a question for you. How many miles a day are you riding?
Oh, this trip, not a lot. Come on, 100 miles maybe, which is about 270 kilometres.
Okay.
So yeah, look, this is just a jaunt around the southwest. It's not really anything major. On the trip across Australia, I was doing big Ks, like 600 miles a day.
Ouch.
Yeah, look, there are riders that can do longer and faster and harder, but it's just more wear on the tires. It's more,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, are the
and-
roads all pretty well paved? I mean, can you cross Australia and never touch dirt?
beautiful.
Really?
It depends on what route. It depends on what route you want to. So my friends, they took a dirt road through a woodland forest that they were so grateful that they did, because they saw countries that I didn't see.
Yeah.
So I'm just taking the paved roads because I want to get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, mainly you can cross this broad continent all on very good roads. It's just when you get into the regional areas, the roads deteriorate a little bit, and depending on, the level of rates that are played within, a district. If it's a nice district where rates are high, you'll have no potholes. If you go to a hippie area where everybody lives on one property, and so there's only one set of rates that are paid, you'll see potholes, you'll see road what do you call that when the road falls away because there's just been too much rain?
Sinkhole,
Sinkholes and washouts, and
Yeah.
oh mate, and then they put a sign there, rough surface, and that's
Oh, here in
fixing the
America,
road.
depends on what state you're in, but yeah, when the sign says rough road, you better hang on.
Yeah. So when the girls came over and they were looking at the rough road signs here in WA, it's only just a little, a measly little pothole, and they'll put a sign there, and they just sort of laugh at that's not rough, compared to where they live. So they're thoroughly enjoying the trip. And so I've come down to see them, and then we'll sort of rendezvous a little bit. So I'm heading for Hopetown. Hopetown's about 6 hours drive from where I am right now, and it's very much on the south coast, but heading east on the south coast. We've come down the west, we're circumnavigating, and then we're going east from west, and then it's back north again. But there you go. Lots of messages, lots of well wishes. I can, entice the conversation a little bit,
Yeah.
and show you my country a little bit, which is what a lot of the comments I'm getting on my YouTube channel is about. Geez, Dave, you have no idea how much you're showing your country to us over here. You know, it's not a lot of Australian YouTubers that are doing that or have
Right.
that awareness of what you're doing to, one, bring more people over here because they're intrigued and interested. So, you know, Mr.
Yeah.
Tourism.
Yeah, you are. So Hopetown is pronounced, or it's spelled differently. It's HOPETOUN.
UN. Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
And don't be confused with the African one. There's
Yeah.
also one in Africa.
I was thinking
Yeah.
of yeah.
And there's one in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah.
Hopetown.
It looks like a nice place. They got themselves a 2
Oh,
mile
man.
beach.
It's where to go. I mean, it's where you don't go to Esperance, you go to Hopetown. It's just much nicer. And honestly, the shops could do with the money.
Yeah.
You know, they had the promise of a big global giant coming in there and ruining the flora and fauna with one of their mines that we all here in Western Australia have to get behind because, you know, it's carrying the country.
Yeah.
But not this little black duck, mate. I'm so anti-mining, it's scary.
Well, I
hate
got
the
a question
destruction of
for
our
you.
planet.
You know, what do you do
Yes,
when their beds are burning?
Yeah, dance like have you seen the film clip of that guy who sung the song Dancing?
Yes.
The group's called Midnight Oil, and he's
Yep.
just
Midnight Oil.
is a shocking dancer. Yeah, it's just
Hey.
the shockingest dancer.
Hey, Dave,
Real
before
sort of
I forget,
epileptic thing. Yes, mate.
before I forget, you probably have heard before of all people. Did you heard about OC, right? And he's been on a live and seen him around, and that he's
Oh, it has
like,
it has been.
Yeah.
yes, he was on Retired Riders Live, so I got to acknowledge and said a hi. It was just good news, man, that he's
Yeah.
hopefully he'll
I
be
knew
back
about.
on.
Yeah, I knew about 2 weeks ago that he was out of hospital.
Yeah,
Look, what Rod tends to say, and I agree with him, was that he is downplaying it. I think it was far more serious than what he
apparently
led
yeah.
us to believe, because
Such a good
that's
dude,
just
man.
the nature of him, you know.
Such a good dude. Yeah.
Yeah, what a philanthropic guy, you know. Heard about Lolly and Frog's case.
Yep.
You know, set up, was it 50 chickens, couple of pigs, and then got an industrial fan and blew the scent and the smell of the cooking food down the street, which brought everybody in. I just thought it was a classic. You know, he's just a smart, savvy businessman. Yeah,
That
look,
is
our
awesome.
community is definitely blessed with the likes of OC. Oliver is a really nice chap.
Yeah.
He's extended a huge warm welcome to all of us to
Sure
rendezvous in Thailand.
Yes, he
You know,
So
I don't know whether or not I can get there, but it's not lost on me, the generosity of the man. So thanks for highlighting that. And if he's in the chat, OC, get better.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're out of hospital. It's funny, isn't it? You know, you have all these regular people, they'll talk for a bit, and then when they go, we all get worried that something's happened. So,
Yeah.
That's true.
Like we didn't see Ray,
that's right, Thomas.
we didn't see
And
Ray
there's
Gregory for about 5 hours this morning or throughout the day, and Sick and I, we started talking about it a little bit, and it wasn't a minute or two later, Sick was on the horn, you know, because when you don't see, you know, usually you see somebody, and when you're used to doing that, everybody's like, hey, if you're going to schedule your you know, your days different, you got to check in with us.
Yeah, I get that. I sort of signed up for but look, it's beautiful, you know. There's people in the world that love me. I mean, not everybody gets that.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm humbled. But I've also got some packing up to do. So back here at Bernie's Holiday Camping Park. just a quick hello, check in. I'm fine.
Thank you, Dave.
I'll give you some more updates as we go into a very heavily treed area of Western Australia, and these are really, really tall, huge carry trees, they call them. So there you go, Mr. Research, Sterling Research. Have a look at a carry tree. What a carry tree is.
Now keep in mind, I just came from the giant redwood forest of California, so.
Well, yes,
it's,
okay.
It's difficult to impress me. You know?
I don't know if we could rival Californian redwoods, but if geez, they'd come close. They'd come close, I think.
By the way, Carrie Tree is a singer.
Really?
I'm trying to look it up on the internet.
That's funny.
Carry Tree.
It's probably pronounced something different or spelled different, some weird Australian way.
So Karrri.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
I don't know if they're as impressive as look, but they're bloody impressive to me.
Oh yeah, Dave. It's part of the eucalyptus. That's why you got your drop bears will be in those trees.
Oh yeah, but they leave me alone. But they only like dropping on Asian tourists, which we all love. We don't mind because they tend not to spend money in little fledgling societies and towns. They just go for the Hilton and all these rich chain conglomerate accommodation houses, and the poor old battling.
Now, are they doing that out of fear? Like they don't want to explore? Like,
it's just they've got the money.
Yeah,
I think.
And they just spend it on the resort.
Yeah, and that's their idea of a holiday, I suppose. Look, I am being very generalistic, and I shouldn't be, because there are pretty cool Asian hippies who just get in a van and vlog all about every different flower species, and they're very rare though, but generally most of them just bypass the small little tourist.
Now, Dave, since you're an official YouTube motovlogger, you need to find one of those people and do just motovlog with somebody else that's vlogging it. It would be a on the road collaboration would be awesome. By the way, I was making fun of your trees. They grow up to 300 feet.
Yeah, well, there you go.
The carry tree.
So, the carry tree. So and I'll show that. So where I'm going now, I'll be able to. There's a couple of stops on the side of the road, and I'll also show. We call them widow makers over here because they're right there on the road, and if you are not switched on, and it's all over. Oh, yeah. They're huge with big, quite round diameters at the base, and to hold all that weight.
So
they're a wonderful tree.
It's saying here a tree south of Pemberton, known as the Tyrant, is 226 feet tall and 38 feet round.
Wow!
I love the way that you embrace research. You're there. You would have had high distinctions at university.
I was too dumb for college, too fat for the military.
Mates, I totally disagree. I think you would be a wonderful student. You'd be welcome in my class any day.
That's a good class, man. Good class.
That's a good class.
Eucalyptus trees are huge. I tried to put the large tree to find out what large trees were over there, and is that?
Yeah, eucalyptus. So it's a whole different family of species of trees.
Yeah.
I mean, I think.
That's currently the tree that most people in Southern California regretted planting because they burn.
It's a eucalyptus.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. They're full of oil. Yeah. I mean, the eucalyptus oil. What we're talking about. So when you got a cold or an infection on your hand or something,
a lot of essential oils.
Yeah. Wow. The medical properties in eucalyptus oil are fantastic, and used, throughout the world. Yeah, a bit like pine, but it's better because it's from Australia.
Well, I'm going to put this up quick here. This is Lolly's wonderful food picture, I think, that we got there.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Right?
Mighty yummy.
What do we got
Now,
there?
That would go well at the fire
I
station.
thought you said
wouldn't it?
nachos. You can they're very smothered nachos.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
Smothered in cheese and done right, I guess, right there, huh?
Got the cherry tomatoes on top.
That
Yep,
looks
that'll be
scary.
look. Yeah, well,
Cherry
lucky
tomatoes
Frog,
or grape tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
cherry tomatoes. That's what they
Good.
call the thing.
And thanks,
Lucky
Lolly,
Frog,
for sharing
right?
that.
All right. Well, I'm off to
Got,
the I'm off to the laundry, and I'll let you guys go. Have a lovely time back in. Oh, there you go. There they are. Look at the size of the base. I mean, so that's where we're going today. To have a look at these trees and a bit of a talk. Western
Australia is kind of the home of the larger trees, from what I've read.
Yeah. Oh, we have in parts of New South Wales the Wollongong pine, and there are some pretty amazing trees. But yes, it's a bit of a fact-finding mission, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, to
force us to kind of explore some different things I normally wouldn't sit and look up, you know?
Yeah, 'cause
Hey,
who cares about motorcycles?
Yeah, exactly. They're just passé for us now, you know.
The tree base birth.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, motorcycles is, you know, it's just what we do. But hanging out in forests, and it's just a whole new world again. And I just come alive in nature, mate. I don't do so good.
I'm gonna say I rarely ever see you inside a building ever. And I was gonna mention, like, you're never in when you're vlogging or talking, you're always outside, always.
Yeah, always outside, mate. Even my mum, you know, said Dave couldn't wait to get outside. So yeah, I'm very much an outdoorsy sort of guy. I'm just not very good at it, you know, with what I've got. I try my best.
Yeah.
But I'm no Boy Scout, you know. So I do my best with what I've got.
Appreciate you.
Wish you were riding with me. I know you're not, but vicariously you are. So we'll get back to it, and I'm going to fire the bike up and look for some more curvy roads for Lolly. She doesn't like the flat, straight roads, but she loves our curvy. Yeah, we love our curvy roads over here.
Thank you.
All right, chaps, love you all. Rockin' day. See you guys.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
Good times.
Good times.
Yep.
He's awesome.
That's the cool part.
I'm a typical ugly American thinking, oh, our American trees are better. We got bigger tree. We got them giant redwoods. I'm like, boom, they've got them over there.
Yeah,
they're so beautiful.
That's nuts, man.
Hey, are they what do they have? Do they have mountains over there too? I mean, like redwoods, are they like in mountains too? I mean, like where?
So you've
like
got
an idiot right now,
you've got
but
the sequoias, which are at like 3,000 feet or so. But I mean, that's the base of the Sierra Mountains, which are up to 14,000 feet.
Yeah.
No, the big trees, they're usually on the coastlines. You know, it has to be a certain temperate, you know, rainforest type environment that makes them grow so big.
It makes kind of more sense because the water would collect more down there. You'd have,
and there's less risk of fire and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Huh. That's amazing stuff.
You know, most pine trees have a special heat retardant on the pine cones, so that when the pine cones fall and the heat burns them, after they cool, they pop open and the seeds come out of the pine cones.
Yeah. Yeah, nature figured this out well before we did.
Yeah.
So how was your day, retired rider?
Oh boy, crazy day!
One of those
crazy day. One of those crazy days.
Windshield resolving day.
Yeah.
Are they going to be able to melt that back together, or are they going to have to replace the whole windshield?
Oh, that windshield's done. I mean, it's about that big.
Toast.
I mean, when it hit, I thought somebody shot my windshield. That's how I thought for sure it was shot. But then when I didn't see a hole go all the way through, I knew it wasn't. But it hit so hard, it was. I thought.
So what happened?
I was riding down the highway, and all of a sudden, just something smacked my windshield. I mean, it smacked it hard, and it left the hole. Well, the hole that was about that big, and the rest of it shattered out about that big. So
On the motorcycle?
No. My truck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, if I was on the motorcycle, I'd
Nothing
be dead
important.
Right
Yeah.
no, nothing important.
Wasn't the motorcycle? So.
No, it was crazy. It was a crazy day.
Well, I assumed because retired rider, not retired driver. Come on now.
Hello.
I still drive a truck. Too much salt on the road here, and too cold, and too much snow out there.
I've been hit by bugs on the motorcycle, which makes me think, why does anyone ride without a helmet? Like I've ridden in Arizona and had these weird moths, or like as wide as your fucking visor, bounce off my helmet, and then the dust from the moth is all over my visor. I'm like, oh, thank God I wasn't wearing a helmet. That would have hurt.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh God.
Speaking of Sasquatch, I only saw 10 of them this last time I was there.
Shouldn't you be studying right now?
What?
I only saw 10 of them, and I didn't bother even GoProing it.
Shouldn't you be studying right now?
Yeah.
You should be. Get off this live and go study.
John.
Yeah. Yes, I hear you.
I tried to tell you, you done lost your windshield today. Just because you bought a road glide, I told you not to get into that yuppie anal bleaching that all them road gliders do, man. You got out, it cost you your windshield.
It's amazing what they offer at the Harley dealer now.
Oh, Lord.
I'm telling you, I told him not to be going for the anal bleaching, but he never listens.
Oh, Lord.
I got hit so hard in the face with a bug once, I thought I was bleeding.
Just out of the blue. Yeah.
I'm telling you, a little bitty bug can make a big impact going to 75 down the road.
The stink
Oh,
bug
hell
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I think felt like it was the size of freaking Sasquatch. I don't know. I thought it was big. I thought it was
A few years back,
gonna need stitches.
I was riding when the
So, John,
cicadas
did
were
you
out.
ever
They
figure
didn't feel
out-
good either.
Did you ever figure out if it was something that came off of the overpass and hit your windshield, or was it something bounced up off the road? Did you ever figure it out?
No, I didn't figure it out. I think it's something that came over from off the overpass. That's what I think, but I could be wrong. I mean,
You think someone
When
shot
you
a?
said that, I went back.
You think someone shot a BB gun?
Well, I
off?
went back and I watched what you said, and I thought, back years ago, they had those kids who were standing on overpasses, and they were tossing bricks down in people's windshields.
Yeah.
Or-
As soon as you said overpass, I thought, man,
Well, that's why in Los Angeles all the overpasses are fenced off, so they can't. The homeless people like to throw cinder blocks off the bridges.
Yeah.
and
They were
some
doing
of the
that
ones here are that way now. Yeah, some of the ones here in Atlanta, like if you're going into Atlanta, a lot of the overpasses now have big fences on them. But there for a while, man, it was dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had somebody throw a rock through my windshield when I was trucking, and it blew out the entire passenger side windshield. In a Cascadia, it's a 2-part windshield, and it blew out the entire windshield. Wow. I thought I'd been shot at, and I look over in the passenger seat, and there's a rock sitting in the passenger seat, on the windshield. It held together, but it folded up, and it looked like a plastic bag.
Damn.
And I didn't stop because I thought, crap, I'm probably being shot at or something. I didn't know what the hell was going on. And a few miles down the road, I look over and there's a big old rock sitting there in the passenger seat. And I was team driving at the time, and my partner was in the back sleeping. He woke up and he's like, "What the hell happened?" And there's air in the cab of the truck, like like an airplane window blown out. And called dispatch, and they're like, "Well, yeah, we were hauling for a company called Conway. I don't know if they don't exist anymore, but it was a load that required delivery no matter what, and we were like 30 minutes from being late. If we even stopped for 30 minutes, we would have been late." And they're like, "Okay, well, be safe and make your delivery." So I drove another 100 miles with no windshield on that side of the truck. It was fun.
Wow. Yeah, Salty, I was wondering what was going on with you because there wasn't no live at 5 today, so I was wondering what was happening.
Yeah, I asked a couple of people in the chat and nobody had an answer. I was a little concerned.
You had a good show, yesterday?
Yeah.
Or the day before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great show.
So the way I got it from the show he did last night, it seemed like he's known that guy like ever since he was a little bitty kid. Gaddis, I think it is.
Yeah.
I never took a duck, but I took a red-tailed hawk to the face riding on Fort Mountain.
No kidding.
Broke my nose.
Wow.
I took a bird to the helmet.
Yeah,
almost took me off the motorcycle. I just barely held on to the grips.
Wow.
Hit me hard.
Right luckily I had saw this red-tailed hawk sitting in the middle of my lane. And I started slowing down because it didn't take off. And I thought, okay, as I get closer, it'll take off. It took off. It flew away from me. And then for whatever reason, it turned and came straight back into me. Had I been wearing a full face helmet, it would have probably busted the shield out, but I was wearing a skid lid. And the two guys behind me nearly wrecked because they were laughing so hard.
Oh my god!
And
leave it to your friends.
The hawk, it didn't even die.
Wow.
Oh yeah. And I told those guys behind me, I said, if y'all wasn't here, nobody would have ever believed that happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turkeys are huge. Wild turkeys, man.
Yeah. I had one fly up and it ripped the mirror right off my truck. Split second.
6, 8, 10 pounds, depending, I guess. They're wild, don't get like the best. I'm sure that's a hefty bird, huh?
Oh hell yeah!
That take your head off.
I'll tell you.
That's better than
we
bigger
were
than a
going
June
down
bug.
the Ocoee. Yeah, we were going down the Ocoee River one day. There was about 6 bikes, and we were following a guy in a Dodge 3500 who was pulling a 5th wheel trailer, and then all of a sudden, all you saw was just feathers. Just
wow.
He hit it. The turkey flew out, hit his windshield, and it threw the turkey so high up into the air. The 3 lead bikes rode under it while it was in the air. And we pulled over down there. It shattered the entire front windshield.
Damn. I'll leave him more.
So you just met the guy, Salty, the way you was talking to him, it was like you knew him ever since he was a kid.
Yeah. So you just met him.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was trucking down 395 from Reno to Southern California once, and I always watch my mirrors and stuff, and I saw a big old party of motorcycle riders, and I was like, cool, they're going to ride with me for a little bit. And they got in front of me, and it was the Mongols, and they cut me off. But when they cut me off, they ran over a deer carcass, and the entire, like the first 2 guys that hit it, they were riding in formation. The first 2 guys, like 30 feet in front of my truck, I'm doing 60 miles an hour. They cut me off, hit a deer carcass, and they all 50 of them hit the deer carcass and was like all over the road.
Oh man!
I was like, Lord. I would have got killed if I ran over one of those dudes.
Yeah, man.
So don't cut off semi trucks.
But you know what? You would have had to.
Yeah.
You had to be thinking instant. Yeah, instant karma. Don't cut off an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, just in order to run over a deer carcass.
That's crazy. Took a hummingbird to the chest and moved it at the hospital. That's crazy, man.
That's crazy, bro.
Yikes. Yeah, that's the thing. If you got the, 3 or 4 inches of beak sticking in you, do you pull it out?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
It's a funny question.
Just be thankful we don't have
Well,
dinosaurs
well, if you're
anymore.
on a nice Road King with a windshield, you're all right. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're on a nice road glide with a nice big fairing in front of you and a nice windshield, you're all right too.
Yep.
I'm sure they have a check engine light for roadkill. Just ding, ding, ding. Little idiot light. Roadkill ahead.
Oh, God.
Hey, wouldn't your ex-daughter and Wolf's husband be your son? That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us trying to figure it out. This ain't 23andMe. Come on now.
Oh, shoot.
What's your
Hey,
link?
John, Saturday evening sometime before we go into Moto's Saturday night show, me and you and Coy need to try to go into a private StreamYard so we can kind of talk and see what's what.
Okay.
Because I want to put an air of professionalism on this thing.
Yes, sir.
That's never
can do
worked
that.
for me.
No, don't call. Don't.
That's not your
Don't call me
style,
sir. That's
Sterling.
like putting an elevator in an outhouse. Come on, man.
I had a rabbit hole thing that I did for John. It was that picture he had. I was going to pop it up real quick. This little logo thing that we put on for him. It's got the name on there. He already had the picture, but just kind of put it in a nice little format. I think it looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Like that, yeah.
I love
and
that
then we
picture.
That's cool.
Got a neat backdrop too for the whole, like the big rectangle like we have here with a bunch of them, and some of them faded out with red glows. It ought to look pretty cool. So,
yeah.
I've never gone out of the way to make a logo.
I like that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up,
Thank you, Dean?
Yeah, I just tweaked it with lettering. I didn't do much to it, but it was nice.
Ghost.
I'm excited.
I didn't know you made that, Dean.
Well,
that's Dean. He makes all my stuff. He makes all my logos.
And how long have I known you and you haven't made me a logo?
I know, man. Jeez. You're more than worthy, that's for sure.
Jeez.
That's right.
Somebody asked me, I try to help when I can. No, he gave me the picture. I didn't go draw that rabbit and make all that cool stuff. I put a ring around it, and then I put some red in there and a little glow because that's kind of his brand is black and red.
Sure.
And then just typed the letters out, bent them up, threw some backdrop, whatever, and then added
Hey,
this
Dean.
little. Yeah.
Hey, Dean, will you do me a favor?
What's that?
Will you do me a favor? Just take a compliment and say, yeah, I did that.
Yeah. Keep in mind, the man that has given himself a tramp stamp will refuse to accept compliments.
Spruced it up. Man, I actually have one of those, Sterling. It's funny.
Yeah, I know. You showed it on my live.
Oh, that's right. You do know that.
I know that, and everyone who's a member of the Sterling Wheel. The entire
that
church
Lolly
of
was
Wheel.
saying?
It's a
Hey,
skull
John, did
with
you see
broken
that?
wings.
Yeah, Lolly asked you a question.
I didn't see. Did you see the comment yet?
Did you see the comment yet about the rabbit hole topic?
No.
No, I'm not sure what she's talking
Where
about.
did you leave the comment, Lolly?
Yeah.
Hit a duck with the front wheel and a chopper back.
Tara's in. Hey, Tara.
Wow.
Hey, Frog, Thomas, Outlaw, Quick Shoe, Salty.
You still doing the comments?
It's
Or you
on the
want?
last
Yeah,
live, I
I'm
think.
looking through the comments.
Yeah, I got him.
No, I
Yeah, I
haven't
was
seen
just
it.
saying I would, but I know as soon as I press the button, you will too.
I figured I'd give you a break. You were doing them half the
We'll be
night.
playing Pong.
Yeah.
Pong with the comments.
Bang, 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 bang,
Yeah. You know the deal.
Mhm.
How you doing, Tara? Woo.
I don't see one there, Lolly. I'm on the political right or the rabbit hole. I don't see
Rabbit
a
hole,
question.
A topic question.
The last live, she thinks.
Yeah. I don't see it in the comment section on it.
It'd be nice if you could sort like people out, like only ones from Lolly's show, like you'd have them show just those comments and
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
and
see.
you filter, filter them.
Yeah, Lolly says we need to
best
attach a
type it again.
Oh yeah. I know. I remember Lolly. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Exactly.
Email. Yeah. Okay. I will.
Right there, Mr. Know-It-All. That spells egomaniac.
Rat Pink Ron. Hey, Rat Pink Ron.
What's up, Rat Pink
I
Ron?
don't think I've ever seen Rat Pink Ron before.
He's from the good old Sunshine State.
I got to get with
Louisiana.
Lolly. We still got to build the chip page and the channel.
Yeah, I don't
we still
see
got
that.
to add stuff to it.
Rat Frank wrong. I don't even see that. Where's that?
And I'm not doing all the work.
Oh, right there. Okay, goodness.
Well, he's the only guy who don't have a wrench motor.
Yes.
Oh, I see him. Rat Fink wrong.
Nothing I can do about that. But I can go to his channel.
Oh, so I guess a lot of people are freaking out by the new 2025 Harley Davidsons. They look more like Indians.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. What's up with that?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, what's up with that?
What's up with that, man?
Just got to, copy your competition till they go out of business.
There's some Rat
I
Fink
guess so.
wrong. And I'm not subscribed, so
Rat
you can
Fink
fix
wrong.
that. Look at that cute pup.
I was born in 1980, so it's the 80s show, which was terrible.
Wow, look at that bender.
Oh, yeah. Hey, not all of us were born in the 70s either. Some of us after, some of us before.
Deadwood, been to Sturgis. There you go.
How many videos he's got?
Let's take a look here. We have 304 videos, 279 subbers. Now, motorcycle riding, biker events, Harley Davidson, Daytona, and NASCAR. That sounds like, yeah.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Times, yeah.
Yeah,
They made the Road King ugly. So the Frogzilla says the new Road King is ugly.
Really?
Oh, that's not good.
They changed it a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Now we got to pull up a picture. We got to see it.
And there's many options with the Road King. You can get, I think, from what I've seen, you can get like a giant full fairing, and you can get your.
Then it's a Street Glide, not a Road King.
It's got like 2000s Goldwing vibe. Very bold.
Yeah, and it kind of does look like a Goldwing, and like a mash between a Goldwing and a Street Glide is right.
Oh, jeez.
Like,
they ruined it. They ruined it.
Yeah, why you gotta ruin it?
Yeah, a Road King with a Road King with a Batwing fairing ain't nothing more than a Street Glide.
And now, I had a Batwing on mine, and it was perfectly fine. It looked awesome. So just stay over there on your side and be quiet.
True. It did. I didn't say it didn't look good. I just said it looked like a Street Glide.
It's not a real Harley if you don't have a Kickstarter.
Well, yeah, you can say that.
That's great. Outlaw, what are you doing? You coming in, man?
I really don't. I really don't know what to say about that, Sterling. That that's kind of a low blow right there.
Ever since
that's
they
almost
put
as bad as riding
ever
around
since
an
they
ADV
put
bike all the time, calling yourself a biker.
Oh, here we go. There's some rat shrink wrong motorcycle.
I think it's hot.
That's a good looking bike right there, boys.
Hey now.
Springer Softail.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that is a good looking bike right there.
Try that one more time there.
Very nice. I didn't see a Kickstarter though, but it's okay.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that blue.
Yeah, that's a good looking bike, guys. I have to appreciate that one right there. That's a good looking bike.
That sure is.
That's a 100-year anniversary too. That's a 2003. That's a 100-year anniversary bike.
Yeah,
Blue stripe is cool.
sure is.
Nice, man. All right.
Sharp. Sounds very, very potato-y.
Potato.
Potato, potato, potato.
Well, I'll put his. I think I put his link out there as well. I subbed up, so
Mashed taters.
welcome.
Have they got
You're
any?
live.
Did they got any pictures of the? Did they got any pictures of the new Road King?
Salty says we got to be careful because they said
They're
that they're
kind of hard to find.
releasing it. Yeah.
It's leaked.
Watch it. There's a lot of, I guess he meant to say fake AI images of Harley.
There is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And listen, all you gotta do is put one fake image up, and the entire internet and everybody on the live show will be like, "I hate it."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Of course it's true. It's on the internet.
That's right. If it's on the internet, it's true.
That would be fact. Duh.
That's pretty
Listen,
good comment right there, Solly.
If it wasn't for hatred, none of us would be
Dang,
here.
you almost trust the internet facts more than I do watching TV and news and media. Tell you the
Well,
truth.
you got a point there. Got a point there.
At least you got
Yeah.
a chance. You got a chance of
agree.
getting the truth somewhere.
YouTube certified.
Yeah.
If you're an official fact checker
You have
like
to
me,
go into the rabbit.
Yeah.
You have to get into the rabbit hole to get the truth.
exploring
That's
those
right.
help. That is a helpful thing, you know. I never thought of it like that. It really kind of is. Opens your mind to different thinking and processing and stuff that, yeah, like I'd have never thought of certain things if I'd have never heard it on the internet. Like, oh, I'd have never even fathomed that was a alternative or a,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It just,
Yeah.
I grew up watching
Yeah, oh,
X
yeah,
Files
yeah.
and Unsolved Mysteries, so my mind is completely
yeah,
Oh yeah.
exploratory as well.
Robert Stack's voice was nightmare fuel for a kid.
Oh, that's true. Lolly, I don't trust nothing.
Nothing.
Hello.
Nothing at all.
Thanks, honey.
Yeah, Frog
Thanks,
says,
honey.
"Thank
You two work good together. That's perfect.
Perfect. Twinning.
Perfect.
So, Frog, if it feels like you're being watched at night while you're sleeping, Frog, you probably are. She's
Yeah,
probably
you are.
sitting up in the frying pan just waiting on you to make a move.
Yeah.
That's great.
Actually, she don't have to watch them. Just put a camera on it, put it on YouTube, and just we'll all watch them
It's
sleep.
funny. But when it comes to cooking, those nachos look good enough. I ain't even gonna question them. Oops.
She says you ain't nothing. That,
Yeah.
you know?
You ain't nothing. He is.
I'm starving myself. I'll be right back.
The frogs.
She got spy cams.
Starving moto.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bounce. Red Lady's made some nice chicken noodle soup to soothe my sick soul.
Nice.
Oh boy.
And, so I'm gonna bail. Good seeing you,
All right,
kids.
so thanks for coming in, bro.
Start
Yeah,
on
be
the
sure to
good.
check out the Church of Wheel whenever I do it. I don't know when I do it, but it'll be done.
I'm gonna have to replay half of that.
Hey, Sunday night at 7. Don't forget to come and see us over in Rabbit Hole.
Oh yeah,
The link's in there. I'll post that again too.
good times. All right, kids. I'll see you later.
All right,
See you,
sir.
Sterling.
And good night.
See you, Sterling.
Oh boy, what is Indian still falling?
Yeah. Not to go down the rabbit hole, but that fog thing, man, I didn't realize that was going all over the world. Did you?
No, I didn't have no idea.
I watched his video, and it seems like that's going on everywhere. I'm like, holy crap.
It's very bizarre.
It
Yeah.
is. But, you said you couldn't find no more information on it. I couldn't find no more information on it. It was just
None.
his channel.
Yeah,
What
I couldn't
thing's
find it
going
nowhere.
What things going on all over the world?
The crazy fog.
Fog. Crazy fog that's leaving. It's leaving behind like blue residue.
Oh, nice.
Making people. They
Yeah.
say it smells like burning. Like at something. It smells like after fireworks are let off or something. It's like there's this funny smell.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where is Buck?
So what are they putting out on us now? Who the hell knows?
Yeah, that was my first thought. What are they be putting out on us now?
I do remember
I remember that movie, Lolly.
Yeah.
He had me scared to death.
That's a classic, man. That's a classic movie.
I was scared to death of that movie. That movie was crazy.
The Fall.
Yeah, they found dead animals in it. Yeah, you're right, Frog. It was like causing deer to fall over dead and everything else.
Yeah, that can't be good for you.
And The Mist. The Mist.
The Mist. I remember that one. Yeah.
The Mist.
Where's Dean at? Where did Dean go?
I think he's getting some dinner.
He said he was going to grab something to eat real quick.
Yeah.
He probably jumped off stage, backstage.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So is Coy ready to dive in with both feet?
Boy, he was excited. He says it's okay. I said, well, yeah. He said it's okay. He's big.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be okay?
Well, when you start something with somebody, you got to be on the same page. You just can't throw something in there. Got to ask, right?
Remember the Blob?
Well, I mean, you told me in the very beginning. The Blob. Yeah, you told me in the very beginning that he was interested in all that stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember that movie Sick? I know you remember it. Do you remember the old movie that they come out with in the 80s? It was Creep Show 2. Creep Show and Creep Show 2. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah, of course. Remember
they
Ants?
Had the one clip. Yeah, they had that one clip short movie about the raft, the thing that was eating them people out on the pond, out on the lake.
Yeah. I don't know what it was called. That was crazy. They had a crazy bunch of movies back then.
Good movies.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah.
They were.
They don't make anything worth a shit anymore.
Well, no. Well, they don't make. Yeah. Everything's all.
That's like that. That's like that movie, The Wraith. I can sit down and watch that movie every day and be fine.
Yeah. Like the ants and the blob and the crows and the birds and like all those old movies.
Return of the Living Dead.
Return of the Living Dead Part 2 had fog. Yeah, it did have the fog. Yep.
Return of the Living
That was the one where they went into the mall, wasn't it? They like held up in a mall.
I think so. I may be wrong, but I do remember a movie like that when they're held up in the mall.
Oh yeah.
Anyone remember a movie where the water was a alien and it ate people?
Yeah, it was.
No,
I forget the guy who was RoboCop was in it.
I remember now. Yeah, what was
now,
that called?
Right, Steve-O? It was it formed. Could mimic your face, and the water could come out of the and shape
the
form.
raft. Now the
I
raft
don't
was
remember that.
also one of the clips. Waterbed.
Waterbed.
The raft was the one that was in the. It was in that Creep Show series. The raft was.
That's what you were just talking about, T-Bone, the one with them
Yeah.
being out on
Yeah.
the rafters. Yeah.
Had that. Yeah. It had that blob that was out on the lake, and they ended up getting caught out there on a dock, a floating dock all night long.
Floating dock.
I had a blue Camaro just like the yellow one that they used in that movie. I had a blue one just like it.
Yikes. Yeah, dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Oh, with me.
RoboCop.
Yeah, that was great.
So, would you want to do a weekend, like a week news, kind of like a weekend review of, cryptids, UFOs, or would you want to give that off to Coy, or just breaking news stories, kind of?
What do you mean? I'm sorry, I'm lost.
Like
Said
each week, so many videos come out, or new sightings, kind of like a new sightings thing.
Yeah, whatever you
Kind of
want
like a
to do,
news
man.
update.
Yeah,
Would you want to do that, or do you want Coy to do that?
I'll see if Coy wants to do that. Unless you want to do it.
Find clips, pop them up, say, hey, nah, dude, I ain't got time to do it. That's why I'm passing it off to one of y'all.
Well, he's retired. Yeah, he just retired. He just retired too, so he's got time. We'll just get him to do it. We'll make him do it. How's that?
Yeah, he's a new guy.
I'm sure he. Yeah, pass it down to the new guy. But yeah, he wouldn't
that's a
mind to
new
do that.
guy. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, as we keep going with this thing, I'm trying to get us a format.
No,
Kind of like what
yeah.
Salty does with his, stuff. Kind of trying.
Yeah.
I'm kind of trying to figure out how to put us a format together, basically.
Gotcha. Yeah, we do. Well, yeah, the channel's not nowhere where we need it to be. It's going to take a little time to get it there, but yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, but everything that's happening with it is organic. That's why I feel so good about it. Everything's happening is organic. We're not forcing anything. We're just taking it as it comes.
Absolutely. Organic growth. Organic.
Hazing for Coy.
Hazing for Coy.
I don't know, Coy. Coy might haze back.
Yeah, he
might
will.
haze back. He might not like hazing.
Hey, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Easy going, laid back, good guy. He's the total opposite of me.
You mean he don't scream and cuss at every car on the road?
Hey, I was having a bad day, man. I was having a bad day.
Yeah, you was. I came in just about the time that the rage was hitting top shelf, and I was like, what in the world is going on here?
Yeah.
Nice. 79?
Oh, it's a good looking car right there. Yep.
Yeah.
I had a blue one.
So, Corey.
Hey, Dean, did you get that picture I sent
That's a
you?
good looking car right there, boys.
There is.
Yeah, I meant to say how you go. I unmuted myself. I'm sure I did. I just
it's the picture of the disaster.
Hey,
Yeah.
Gloria.
I will.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good chunk.
I thought I got shot at, man. It was crazy.
Yeah,
Because that happened not too long ago where people were shooting people on the highway. Remember that?
Well, that's
Or
what
shooting
I first saw it. It looked like somebody shot a pellet gun.
it's a pretty big hole. Well, it didn't make a hole, so that's why I know it wasn't.
Yeah, I was
shot.
gonna say that's a.
It could. I mean,
But you said
BB
that's like,
could make that hole though, or that
You-
make that more.
yeah. But didn't you say that was like the 6th windshield that between you and your wife that you had to have replaced in the
Yeah.
last year or so,
Yeah.
or something like that?
Last 5 years.
That's
Last 5
crazy.
years. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, when we lived in Harrison, we lived down. There was a gravel pit down by us, so it was like
Yeah. Yeah,
Go-
them
going down
stone
the road
quarries,
from the
man, are
house.
rough.
yeah, you didn't know what you was going to get.
I hate them.
Yeah,
We got one here between Blue Ridge and LJ. We got a big stone quarry down there, and those dump trucks are running constantly, and you just never know what's going
Yeah.
to happen.
yep.
354 barrel, yeah.
The,
Nice.
the tandem dump trucks aren't too bad. It's those old school ones you got to worry about that don't really have good covers to go across the bed.
And it's law that they put if they're loaded, they got to put that down, but they don't. They just leave. They don't cover their load.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes Texas. I'm always constantly hearing road rage and shootings about Florida and about Texas.
Crazy.
Yeah, man,
people.
Texas always has something going on.
Yeah, it's insane.
Insane.
Oh, Lolly, how long can I keep the crock pot stuff in the fridge for? If you're back from walking the dogs yet.
Walking the dog. Walking the dog.
What did you cook? See,
I cooked some. Well, it was originally gonna be chili, aka stew, kind of. It was chopped meat, carrots, potatoes,
when did you
corn,
cook it?
peas, and gravy and stock. And
Ooh.
then it was too watery, so I added too much rice, and then I had to add a hell of a lot of more stock.
1 week. She says.
Yeah.
1 week.
1 week in the fridge. Okay, good. That's good. That's good enough.
There it is. Look at that.
Do you?
That looks like a gunshot. It looks like a BB.
Man, when it hit it,
Because
I thought for sure that somebody shot at my windshield.
Bro, it looks like a B. Like
man, look how it cracked that thing circular.
Yeah, that
It was
looks
cra-
like
I've never seen anything like that.
Like when I've seen BB gun shots at a glass window, that's exactly what it looks like, bro.
But that thing is like, look at the size of it, though. I mean, it's just humongous. It's like,
Yeah.
Well, don't forget, it
It's
blows.
just crazy that it cracked in a circular pattern.
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
Oh,
almost like it came from above.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
mhm.
Because did you see a truck around me?
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, like
And I don't usually get
Well, I
startled.
was looking
I
at
usually,
the.
like did it
I
come
didn't
from
see a truck.
yeah. And I don't usually get startled when stuff makes noise or impacts like that. But boy, I jumped I was like, what the? Like, man.
1 week? Thanks, Molly.
And most people like that are, something like that hits your windshield, it automatically makes you jerk your wheel.
Yeah. It can make you have an accident, that's for sure. It's like, and the sound of it was crazy. It was just, bam! It's like, what the hell?
Bro. So the 23rd, throw out
Food.
food.
Safe flight repairs, safe flight.
Safe flight replace.
Yeah.
But that's who's coming. That's who's coming. to the house tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you gotta love
wasted.
Safe Light, man. You gotta love Safe Light. They're right there on the money.
Yeah, man. I went to Safe Flight to get my motor mod, whatever that thing was. What was that thing called again? It started with an M. It was in the door. It was for the window. Motivator, modulator for the
Motor.
window with the cable. It's got the cable on it. It goes in the door to make the door go up. It's not the motor, but it's
Regulator. The regulator.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
window regulator. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's a window regulator. Yeah.
That was that the Safe Flight did that for me, which was I was like, all right, listen.
Yeah, they got all them tools, man.
If I try to do it, that was my logic. If I try to do it and break the window, I'm gonna have to bring it to them anyway.
Sick, in 35 years,
Yeah.
I did countless of those regulators. I did countless of them in cars, and I never once broke a window. Not once.
Well,
Then I had this kid, young tech, just came out of school. And I was doing one, and I was like, could you hold the glass up for me? Hold the window up. He's like, sure. And then he dropped it, and I'm like, well, I was trying to push it back up. No, I kept it from breaking. Then he goes and grabs a pair of pliers, and I didn't know what the hell he was doing. He stuck the pliers on it, shattered it in my hands.
No.
I'm like, no, and it's just too
Oh,
late.
wow.
Oh, no.
And that was my job. That was my job. That was my car I was working on. So who do you think had to pay for the window?
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Man, I chewed his ass up one side, down the other, man.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I would have given that guy hell.
Oh, I just wasn't thinking. I'm like,
You know-
damn straight you wasn't thinking.
Damn straight. You cost me this amount of money for a window you weren't thinking. I'm like, you should pay for it. If then you'll think next time.
Yeah, he offered. I
Wow.
said, no, walk
You
away,
should have
dude.
taken it. I'm like, okay. All right, bro.
You know, I saw that happen one time on a Cadillac Coupe de Ville. You remember the old 80s model Coupes de Villes? They had those real long doors that had that roll-up window. There was a guy put a suction cup on one of those things one time to raise it up and down, and he put the suction cup, I guess, in the wrong spot. And as soon as he put a little bit of pressure on it, it shattered.
Shattered it. Yeah.
There's no turning back.
But you should. It's common sense. It's common sense to know metal doesn't go with glass.
No, at all. Not even a little.
Yeah.
You just don't squeeze it.
Bro, I was taking off. I was taking off with the razor blade stickers and stuff off the glass, and I was nervous. I was nervous it was gonna break.
And it just shattered. Of course,
Well,
it popped
because
when it did.
it don't take but just they give us, when we were on the fire department, we had to carry one of these tools that had a little spike on the end of it, and you pulled it back like a rubber band, and you pop the window. It'll bust any window that you come up against, and it ain't much. It ain't much pressure.
Yeah. I used to carry one in my car, because if you ever went off the road, went to a lake or something, you could just go and it just shattered.
Yeah, you just pop it out. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Common sense ain't never too common.
But come on, a pair of pliers to try to pull
Yeah,
the
that's
window?
not.
What
Dude,
the
that's
hell
like,
are you thinking, man?
that's stupid maximized.
And you said that was a young tech that had just got out of school. Some bonehead at that college probably told him that was all right.
Yeah,
I
do
hope
that
not,
whenever
man.
you want. It's no problem. No consequences whatsoever. You can do that with any window.
And manager come out, my manager, which me and him were friends, but he come out, what the hell's wrong with you, John? I was like, you fucking Sorry about my language. Like, man, come on. Anybody got any common sense or one living brain cell knows you don't grab a window with a pair of pliers.
Damn,
Come
bro.
on,
Especially like it has teeth on the pliers. Didn't have teeth on the pliers.
It's like, man, now I got to pay for this person's window.
That's crazy, bro.
I still made a little money off the job, but not,
not
what I
enough.
should've. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess we all make mistakes.
Yeah.
You know?
I made the stupid mistake of cleaning off the top of a battery on a front end loader. I took the battery box off, the cover, and everything's reinforced. It's in a metal thing. It sits in a metal thing to protect the battery. So I'm cleaning the top of the thing apart and I'm cleaning all the wood and dirt off of it and the mulch and everything that gets in there or whatever.
Yeah.
And I accidentally touched metal to metal on one of the terminals and the thing blew in my face.
Oh, shit.
Dude, it sounded like a bomb went off in my face.
Yeah.
Covered in battery acid.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, I had to run to the bathroom and go rinse off immediately. Yeah.
Where'd T-Bone go?
I don't know. He popped off.
Oh, he says his internet's giving him trouble tonight. I'm going to crash. See y'all later.
Oh, is that what happened?
Oh, I didn't.
I just
All
noticed.
right, T-Man. See you, man.
All right, T-Bone. Sorry, man.
Sorry, brother.
Study.
Yeah. Make sure you study.
Yeah, study. What's the link?
What's the link?
What's the stink?
What's the link-a-dink? Where's the link? Where's the link?
Sorry, I'm
Makes
almost done. I didn't even get to eat when I got home. So
Yeah, you're good, man. You are
What'd you
good.
eat? What'd you have? Anything good?
I had Arby's, which was nasty.
it's almost gone.
Oh,
That was nasty.
Chili, rice, Fritos, sour cream, and of course all the stuff that's on that chili, jalapenos and onion. And
hell yeah.
it's on the fourth day, I think, third or fourth day, but it's been in the fridge, a cold fridge. Tastes great.
I know everything about
I know. I know everything about everything. No need to study. I search. That's great.
Yeah, look at that back there. I can see it. Mr. Know-It-All.
Yep.
Yeah. Mr. Know-It-All.
That's great.
I say I can pass that sign on.
Classic.
Yeah.
I'm
That was
hungry.
cool having everybody on. We had Dave and Sterling and T-Bone
Yeah.
and all the YouTubers.
Yatabas.
Yatabas.
They're all kind of big to me, man. You know what I mean? I always appreciate all that stuff and getting to know you, John.
Always.
Everybody sick now,
Yeah, he's a different story.
Yeah.
yeah, chopped liver.
You
Good
know,
night,
man.
team.
Sick has
Night,
become
T-Man.
one of probably the most I know out of everybody, really the closest. So spend a lot of time and good stuff. Yeah. What's the time? Oh yeah.
well,
How
you know,
about Ray? I saw Ray for a minute. Is he okay? Yeah.
yes, he popped in, but he had his meeting tonight.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he had an obligation he had to go to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, where's Mr.
Note to
Gregory?
self: don't leave the gummies too close to the nightstand.
Yeah, and
happened?
yeah,
What happened?
Mr. Gregory needs to eat half of half, not half.
What did he do? Did I miss something?
Well, he hasn't been sleeping well.
We couldn't.
Oh, I seen that. I seen him say he hadn't been sleeping.
Yeah, we didn't see him all day, all morning, all nothing, and then pretty soon I started getting worried because usually you see him online or something, and
Yeah,
we
that's
just
true. Yeah,
As soon as Moto,
inquiring minds want to know.
yeah.
as soon as Moto pointed it out, I was like, I just texted him. He's got
Calling.
he's got 2 minutes, man.
He's got 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, I said I texted him 5 or 10 minutes ago. I still haven't got a response, you know.
Yeah.
And that left it down to 2 minutes, and that was like 20 seconds later. Okay, 1 minute.
1 minute. I'm like, 1 minute. He's got 1 minute. He's like, and then he's getting a phone call.
He didn't answer the first time either, did he?
No, he did not. And I'm like, he didn't answer.
Yeah.
That is unacceptable. I was like, I don't care if he's a busy man.
He needs a sleeping cam put on. He's like, put your sleeping live on, whatever you got to do, so we can monitor you.
I was like, I want Mrs. Gregory's phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's only because we care. That's all.
Oh yeah, I just want to be able to text Mrs. Gregory.
Oh yeah.
Is he asleep?
Especially when you know somebody has some health ailments or issues and things, and you're like,
absolutely.
And normally he's not sleeping during the day.
yeah, normally.
Constantly second guessing that.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty awesome when I seen OC pop into that live earlier. I was like,
Yes.
man,
I know.
it
What a
was
relief.
good to see him, man. It's like
What a relief.
Yeah, a relief.
that was the norm. That was always the norm. Anytime I popped on live, he was there.
It's like one of your reasons why you, like, when you think about it on the scale of wasn't by accident, but why you were on that live today, you know, more so than anything else, was that.
Yeah, exactly.
I like to look at that, things like that, you know.
Yeah.
Because I believe it. How you doing, Desert? What up?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
I was going to stay on longer, but I think I might have to hop off and take care of something.
It's okay.
Ay.
Rather you take care of it than, not. So do your thing.
You all right, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't make us call you and check on you now, man. You know, you're younger, so you get little buys. You know, we give you another day.
I got another day and a half or so.
But it's older guys, right? You know, like, well, if you don't hear me, you better check on him quick.
Hey, Wally.
You better check on him quick. What's salt you got there?
And then I called him not too long later, you know, and I called I was gonna keep calling him. I didn't care at that point. I was like, I don't care. I was gonna keep calling him till he answered the damn phone. I was starting to get into a frenzy in my head. I was like, dude, this guy's gotta answer his goddamn phone. He knows I'm calling because I'm worried. Especially repeating call. I don't care if he's talking to the cops.
Yeah. Let's address this question when we can, but first I wanted to just say hello to Frog and glad you come on. It's kind of a rare appearance, man. What's the occasion?
Yeah, we've been graced by your presence, sir.
You know, you gotta get our let's get that up a little bigger. Hold on. We gotta do a little switcheroo. There we go.
There you go. Nice.
Man, she looks great, bro.
Nice.
Well, they got me some stickers.
How you digging that, man?
Y'all have to send me your all's addresses, and I'll start sending them out.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Yes. Cool.
You got my address?
Yep. I got yours and Katie's. I think that's about it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing, man.
Rod, but I don't know if his P.O. box is still working or what.
Do you have an email on your channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in my description.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You have email, so if you want stickers and stuff, grab his email address, and there you go. Sweet. That's awesome, Frog. I don't know where I am in the comments.
Yeah, I'll be back, man.
Hey, you're good, man. We're all trying to
Right,
tune in, and
I'll see you.
we got great background going. What are we gonna get here?
Where did Frog
What
go?
the hell was that, man?
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
It was nothing. It's some wild man stuff. Woo.
Good night, T-Bone. Just a mouse in a house. Oh, the wires. Okay. They get lost in the feed. I have to go to your individual page to find them.
Sterling said I was annoying today, so I didn't get to give him no crap about it. But he was polite and nice about it. But I did a whole bunch of lives today that I scheduled out because StreamYard allows you to do that. And I'm like, this is convenient for me. I like to do that. And I ain't got to do nothing for the next, week and a half. But apparently it's not a good idea.
I've seen that.
And it's annoying. And I had no idea. So that was me anyway. I don't know who else has done that, but I guess, like, what's our limit? If somebody knows, like, what's my limit? Can I do one? Can I do it for the next day, or can I do it 2 days away? Because I've done, like, all my coffee ones. I got like 5-6 more of them already done. They're out. I think I did 2 of my Saturday ones.
Maybe I don't know. Do they get lost? So what are they saying, that they're too far? Like they're too far.
You get a notification.
Oh, I
apparently,
get it.
But what happens on the day that it actually shows? It should say, "Hey, Dean is going live," and then I got a 30-second or a minute intro, or 2 minutes on the Saturday one because it's a little bigger or whatever, and give people time to get there. So either way, I don't know. Somebody needs to tell me. And Salty, I know you got a few answers on it. I hope. If not, I know Sterling does.
They have the notification should happen the day of.
Well, if you bang somebody's feet up too, like if I do 6, 8 of them today, I'm gonna be hitting all the people I know. Whatever they get all these crazy, amongst all the other stuff, and so maybe that's what it is. As I don't know.
So
but I learned something.
He's getting all these notifications while he's at work.
Yeah, that or just stuffed up his feed.
Yeah.
Like, it says schedule one at a time. Otherwise, it clogs viewers' YouTube watch queue annoyingly.
What?
So that's what I
he said.
yeah.
He says not saying it's. He said it. I'm not saying it was annoying. Just makes them hard to find.
Yeah, it makes it hard to find
when they're out so far, I guess.
When they're out, yeah.
Because I just schedule mine for like
pop it up
Sundays lives, and that's it. I don't go out past the next week. I just go 1 week at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like every day, I have to go through the whole rigmarole of doing a morning coffee. I got to put my little intro thing in because I like to do that now too. It's kind of fine. The thing, if somebody looks at it, little coffee pot clip comes up.
Right.
Just because it's kind of cool to do, but
yeah.
And then you got to cut and paste everything, put it on the new live that you put out.
Yeah.
It's welcome to YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube.
You want to be the YouTuber.
Yeah.
You wanted to be the YouTuber.
You wanted to do this.
It always gets thrown in your face, man. You wanted to be the YouTuber.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
You wanted to be the YouTuber.
Thank you. I can hear that. I'm going to hear that all night.
You
YouTuber game, Mr. Know-It-All, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Know-It-All.
I can hear that. Yeah. That's the stuff you heard growing up, too.
Mr.
That'll teach you.
Yeah.
That'll learn you.
Maybe. The only problem is I never learned. Oh, what's new, Frog? Anything?
Not much. Getting tired of this damn snow.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
you got no choice but to wait before you go out and party
Yeah.
on the road, do you? You're just like, that's it.
You're
Well, we're going to have
definitely
2 days above freezing, and then it's going to drop back down to the single-digit numbers again.
Yep. It's going to get nasty
It's
cold.
going to be like 50. Then the next
Well,
day after that, it's going to be in the teens.
I'm gonna have
Yep.
some summer video coming out. So if you wanted a little taste of summer and green grass and green trees, and I have backlog left just for winter.
Yeah. Yeah, I had some
Not,
video backlog too, and I've lost them somehow.
yeah. I was telling somebody about that today, and my homeboy that lives here with me, Larry HD, was like, says, "Yeah, you sure got a lot of bright green trees for this time of year," poking at me a little bit. I was,
Yeah.
for that time of year, it was exactly right. It was, who knows, summer, but I saw a VAM video actually came out today too. Jarvis,
Later quick.
road reality. So
Yeah. Oh, man, he got so many videos on back order. I mean, he does. Yeah, that's what I call it, back order.
yeah, I got two terabytes almost full. I bought a second one because my first one got full, and I was like, well, if I had 4 terabytes, guess what? They'd all be full too.
Wow.
Damn, man.
Because I'd never, you know what I mean? I'd save more and I'd never get them all out. So the problem is me, not having the storage, but me thinking I got to save everything.
That's
Like I did some today, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna leave them. I leave them in my camera, and don't worry about it. I can get out there, delete all files tomorrow, because what you really said is not life saving or that important, and it's hard to do because I'm like, well, mention somebody or talk or just some things that you know what I mean. You just want to have, and it's usually just me that really appreciates them.
Yeah.
Ever get like that though? Thinking.
But then you got tons of stuff,
When other people hear it, like, yeah, we can skim that part. Well, I wish I knew that. I wish you were here to tell me. Just skim that stuff, Dean. That's really no good. Gosh, that would be helpful. I'd be down to 3-minute, 2-minute videos. No time.
Yeah.
Are you all picking up the sound of my fan?
Oh, what?
I don't
Fan?
hear it.
All right, I just want to make sure. I'm
No,
over here.
fan.
That went outside and come in here, and now I'm sweating.
Oh,
Terrible.
it's hot up here on the panel. I know. I mean,
It is.
turn the heat down a little bit up here. Who's got that? Sick? Turn the heat down in here, would you? Jeez.
I got the heat on sitting right next to me.
Well, we're all catching wind up here.
47 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Freezing.
Lucky you.
Freezing.
Yeah. It barely got out of the 20s here today.
Tomorrow's going to be 67. I may go for a ride tomorrow.
But like today's the first day it's been over 25 degrees in the last week.
That's Norfolk. That's where I work, but it's about the same here.
Maybe I'll do a live stream.
Yep. Hampton's the same.
On the bike, go for a little putt.
Heck yeah. That's what sucks about doing the GoPro ones. I'd rather do those than have to do it on the phone because you can do have a live together. And when you're going down the road, it's nice to have another person on there you can talk to or relay or, hey, Frog said this, Terry Ryder said that, and I can, you know what I mean? But a GoPro that you can't do nothing. You can't even join another. You are the live, and that's it, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
No matter what happens, you're just there.
I was wondering if I should change the GoPro. If I do a GoPro live, I was wondering if I should change it from outward facing to reverse facing, to facing me.
Well, if you just whichever way you turn your camera is the way is what you're gonna get.
Yeah, most of yours are facing you anyway, ain't they?
Just turn the
GoPro
camera around.
wider, and I'm going to be further. It's going to look further away.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. So I don't know. We'll see.
Which would be great.
Yeah, either way.
You can put it on narrow and know if you want, but then it amplifies everything. Like it would be cool to do the wider because you get you and you get some background scenery while you're going down the road, kind of see where you're at, what you're doing.
Yeah. Why so serious? What?
Why so serious?
Terabytes, yeah.
Why so serious, John?
We got 33 people in. Good.
Yeah. Do we?
11. I see 11.
Yeah, I thought somebody
11.
said
This live goes to 11.
degrees here now. Molly's confusing me.
Oh yeah. So by the way, the poll. So you can't.
What is that? How'd you do it?
Yeah, I did a poll.
You did.
Yeah, and I never played the song.
That's something to admit on the internet, dude.
That's what I was gonna say. You were thinking just like I was, man.
I don't know why nobody did the poll. Like, can you not pick the songs?
I don't know. I don't even know how you did the poll. Where did that come from?
I did a poll. There was the first song poll on I did it on YouTube.
I was looking for Frog's email and I couldn't find it. That's what I was doing, Lolly. That's why I was looking so concentrated. I was trying to figure out his email.
It's in my more. At the top in the description, it should be there.
Yeah.
In the description, it's like, what the hell is it? Froggy 420.
Oh, that's what. Okay, yeah. Then I found it. Then okay, got it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
that's it.
It's got 420 in there twice. You put it in
That's
once. Said somebody already said it, and I'm thinking, how the hell somebody else got Frogzilla 420 in there?
I think that was what was throwing me off because it was in there twice. I'm like, is this right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
that's it.
Okay, cool.
How do you create a poll, or is this not the place or time to ask?
Oh, you go down next to the chat, and at the plus sign, you hit the plus sign.
Chat in which? YouTube? Where?
YouTube, yeah, in YouTube.
In YouTube.
Yeah, and then you hit plus, and then you start a poll or start a question and answer. And I did a.
No, it ain't showing me nothing right now. So and it's because it's not my live, right? So I won't see nothing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All right.
That's why.
But down there by the chat where you find the emojis and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's next to that. Right next to that.
Okay.
Yeah. So no one picked estimated profit. Everyone said yes. A lot of people said yes. Only 20.
Because we didn't understand what the hell you was asking.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
I didn't either.
I was like, hey, get this damn thing out of my way.
I didn't know what it meant or what it was asking. I was confused.
Yeah, I was totally confused.
I did a poll for the first song. I asked if you wanted to hear Brother Esau, Side B, or Estimated Profit. Hartford, Connecticut, 77.
Yeah.
Well, you should put that at the top and then put the yes and no on the bottom, or is that just how it laid it out on its own?
How it laid it out. I didn't even want the yes and no there. I wanted to make the yes and no more songs.
Oh. Well,
No.
it's kind of your first poll you did, won't it?
It was my first poll.
You did a great job, man.
Is Salty still here?
You're kidding me. I failed miserably. You gotta be
I'm trying
kidding
to
me.
give you an attaboy, okay?
Don't give me
You
a
try again. And teach me something because I didn't know how to do it.
I don't even know what song to play. I'm gonna play none of those songs.
Play the hell what you want, man. You play country now.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Not the Dead.
Let's go play some country rap.
Country rap. Is there such a thing as that too? I'm sure there
Yes,
is.
unfortunately, yes, there is.
It took a long time for me to accept any of that in metal and rock and roll and stuff like that. When they did like Beastie Boys and That was kind of unique. And who was that? Faith No More, stuff like that. It's kind of interesting.
Oh, okay. I got it now. So the poll said first song, yes or no. Which is, yeah, I should have worded it differently. I didn't know how it looked. First song, yes or no, and then the answers. All right. So yeah, so everyone wants the Brother Esau.
Usually the poll will come up again when you're using the thing, and I haven't seen it come up again. Like when you go to Salty's, it'll stay there quite a bit, and
It keeps coming up.
not really leave until you kind of do your thing with it, and then even then you got to tell it to go away after it's done. But then I think it stays away. I don't remember.
Go away from my window.
There's first song. Now I can see it, so I can hit it, and it won't do nothing.
I got you, John.
Oh, I ended it.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh, the poll is complete. That's why.
Yeah, I finished it.
Yeah, I was just ready to do some check marking, and now I can't. Yeah,
Oh, man.
doomed.
Brother sick.
Yeah, man.
Brother sick.
So Brother Esau it is.
We can only do what we can do.
Let's learn away from that. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Esau's right here too. That's crazy. Let me see if I'm connected yet. Bluetooth connected. Okay. Make sure my whatchamacallit ain't on.
We're gonna hear a song. I take it.
I think so. Yeah, it's coming on.
Keep getting sneak attack.
Is it too loud?
That's pretty good.
1969.
Enough where I can hear it and hear you and still talk, and it seems good. Unless we're supposed to hush. Are we supposed to hush through the song? Because I didn't get to read the whole poll.
Oh, it's I just said I tried to say I wanted four songs. But I said one was Brother Esau side B.
Yeah.
The other one was Estimated Profit in Hartford, Connecticut, 77.
I don't know. All I know is that thing confused the hell out of me. I didn't know what you were asking.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to expand a little more. I'm gonna have to expand on that a little bit next time.
Yeah,
the type of crowd you're working with, right?
Do I tell him that I have no idea what the fuck I just answered, or do I just?
Yeah, I yeah. A lot of people don't talk dead. A lot of people don't.
No, they don't. No, they don't. A lot of people don't talk dead.
Not even a little bit. So I need to expand a little bit out of my. Like if I was talking to another deadhead, they would have known exactly what I was talking about. But you know,
so we'll be looking out for it.
Yeah, yeah, that was pretty good too.
I mean, I didn't want to hurt your feelings and all.
What was it? Anthrax was a little rappy too, wasn't it? They were kind of considered metal.
Yeah.
Kind of ish.
And what is the other one? My Name is Mud.
Oh yeah, Primus, is that?
Primus.
That's a disturbing video, isn't it?
Yeah, bro.
They do a lot of disturbing ones, though.
They do a lot of disturbing.
Winona's Brown Beaver.
The Brown Beaver one, yeah.
Yeah, Winona's or whatever. Yeah.
Brown Beaver, huh?
Yeah.
It's funny.
YouTube
yeah.
it.
Always tip your beaver barbers.
Yeah.
Woo, beaver. You might get beaver fever. Remember that? Don't drink that water, Ren.
Yeah.
You might get beavers do their business in there.
You might get beaver fever.
Might get beaver fever. Exactly.
The HU is awesome. What is HU?
It's cold.
It's cold. It's code.
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 Yeah,
I don't know.
code.
It's written in code.
Secret code.
Secret.
Look out, Jesse.
I'm
Howdy.
confused.
Howdy. Trying to do a country howdy whoop, but I can't.
Brother Esau. So that's Brother Esau. Not one of my favorite songs, but you know, I wouldn't really say
I'm not
happy to hear the show ever. But you know, I gave it a shot. It was an alright song, kinda.
You don't know until you try.
Yeah, I got a new Speedway Boogie at Giant Stadium that looks pretty smoking. But maybe the next time. I think that's the song that actually got me into New Speedway Boogie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that song is awesome.
Have y'all checked out Dumbo Fool's channel? Have you seen some of his shorts? What he's been working on? He's rebuilt old Harleys with sidecars.
No kidding.
They're pretty badass.
Badass. Yeah.
Who was that in our community looking for something like that instead of a 3-wheeler?
Yeah, somebody was talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, if they did something, they said it'd be like have to be the sidecar.
Yeah.
Do a 3-wheeler or something. Somebody will know. I will try that one.
Yeah, he's dug some out of some barns and some dirty ass places, and they turned out nice. He
There
does
it is.
pretty good work.
Nice custom. What's up?
Hi.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How's everyone?
Whew. Finer than frog hair split in half. You like that? That's pretty fine.
Fine.
That's what I call it.
Not great. No.
Who's playing
Who's building?
Okay,
John.
John.
You playing Scrabble by yourself?
What's that noise? You guys hear that noise?
You playing Scrabble?
Way.
Wasn't me.
One day.
Wasn't me. It was me.
I'm not doing that.
It was hardly annoying. It was hardly annoying.
Hardly annoying. Why do you always know, Lolly? Why do you always know when I'm doing something?
I do. I know every time.
Oh, you guys, I can't.
I'm like, I know who's making that noise.
Telling you, Lolly don't miss anything.
I'm telling you, she don't. Man.
Doesn't. Turn her down those spy cameras and shit.
I know.
She's got spy cameras all over that house, brother.
Yes, that's me in the house. Yeah.
New Speedway Boogie.
Oh, I'm stuffed.
Giants
Oh, there.
6/17/91.
Mama always knows. Yep, Mama always knows.
Good brother Ray.
Heat of the sun, a man died of cold. That's all I'm saying about that.
Just posted a picture, I guess. I don't know.
Wait.
For the Friday Live, I say just posted the picture, but
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
hopefully he'll be feeling up to doing that by tomorrow.
Yeah. Stand still.
Looks like just a community post.
Yeah.
What is it, Thursday night? Yeah, nothing happening Thursday night in Minnesota. Lucy?
No.
No.
It's garbage night here.
Garbage night. Hey!
We did go to okay, so we did go to Walmart today. And had to go to court. Had to go to the courthouse to get some papers that I have to.
Yeah.
It's a thing that I have to do. We went there today.
That's always fun.
So.
Yeah.
Where's the link?
I don't want to go in.
It's just like it's something simple, just changing legal stuff.
Yeah. It's just the wait time and the thing, you can't bring a phone and you got to leave everything in the car, and then there's usually no parking anywhere.
Or you got to pay to park.
Actually, you can bring in your phone. You just can't bring any like knife or anything.
Well, yeah,
Says
but
Lucy, do you like to ride? I've actually never been on one.
Yeah, geez, we can.
But I will say this: my boyfriend wanted to impress me with one.
Yeah.
That's like one of the first things he wanted to get was a motorcycle to impress Lucy with me.
Doesn't work.
I thought I was turned on by it. Just being honest.
You do like motorcycles, okay?
Cool.
I don't know. I guess because it's just some. I don't know. I see it to be like a masculine thing. I guess.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's a lot of women that are bad now.
It's kind of that way with
the freedom thing.
Yeah. That's a little more.
Well, there's masculinity and I think there's masculinity and femininity in everybody. Just one's more dominant than the other.
Yeah.
Garbage night. Yeah, that's
always will.
Well, yeah, that's just when we have to bring the garbage down. Then every other weekend it is recycle week.
Yeah, we had that's the same here. It just you just remind me. It's like mine's still out on the street because I took it out this morning.
What does he
It
mean?
Must be like universal everywhere.
What does he mean, garbage night? What the F is that? It's when you take out the garbage.
Yeah, you take out the garbage.
Everybody takes their garbage to the curb once a week.
Unless you're in the country, right? You're in the country, you got a burn barrel.
Yeah.
Or your truck.
Well, you still got to take it out.
Yeah, you still got to take it out of the house anyway, right?
You ain't one of them hoarder people, are you, Thomas?
That could be every night.
Well, hey, now I grew up out in the country.
He's got little paths in his house, Frogzilla, where he just got little paths.
We used to have burn barrels. Well, my dad still does. He lives way out in the country. Fields and farming and long distance gravel roads.
Yep.
And you burn your stuff.
They were just in Cancun. They played 10 shows in Cancun.
When you take the garbage out, yeah.
Dead ahead, they called it.
You gotta take the
Same with you, Desert, huh?
Well, I think what it is that they, I guess they choose days, they rotate, they have to go to this place and then this place and then this place.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I know some in our neighborhood have a different day, but they're usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't remember, but
yes,
for sure, Lucy. What do you mean? What are you talking about, Thomas?
Yeah, who knows?
I'm not sure what he's talking about.
Who knows?
Yin Yang.
I know I'm not part of the band. I just get fidgety sometimes. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Now there's gonna be Is there cameras in my house? What the? How does she know what I'm doing?
She's spying on you, man.
Yeah, Clydesdale's going through there a little while ago.
Shoot.
No, she is smart enough to do computer programming for her work, so she can hack your crap.
I'm sure she's watching.
So they have an update an hour ago. What exactly happened on SpaceX's 7th Starship?
Oh yeah.
And,
What was the mission?
well, they wanted to make sure that the booster returned and got caught by the tower, which it did. And the only thing that I'm unsure about is, was it re-entering the atmosphere supposed to look like that, or was it not supposed to look like that?
What the hell is that?
Yeah, what is that is right.
Quite
That
an
is
angle.
that is shit re-entering the atmosphere.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's what that is. So I don't know if that was supposed to happen
You
or
don't even
not.
know it's AI generated. You don't know
Well,
nothing no more. That's
Exactly.
the scary thing about AI now. We're never going to know
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
We'll always
You
be
don't know
questioning
what you're
everything
looking
the
at.
rest of our lives.
Yeah, that's the sad thing about it. We're going to question everything we see.
The rest of our lives.
Everything.
Yeah, everything's gonna be so real. Like they're gonna be like really good
Yeah.
at it. Like
Yeah.
they could even manipulate. Like, they could frame someone with that. Frame
Mhm.
like
Oh, hell
frame
yeah.
like a crime.
Yeah.
That's scary. That's scary.
Throw
They can
David
have you-
Copperfields.
Yeah.
You know.
Have you
Wow.
committing a crime you didn't even commit.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's even another level to go, Lucy. That's really crazy to think.
That is okay.
know,
So
to
that
produce,
is
like,
absolutely frightening.
Jaw
Absolutely frightening.
dropping media news that you would be like, like when you saw 9/11, that was as shocking as it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of them anyway, other than schools getting shut. That's kind of creepy because they're kids.
Well,
They're
I think we all know what happened there.
Yeah, but just going, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that the stuff that they can generate now just for those reasons,
Oh,
and
yeah.
a lot of political agendas behind that as well. Would you say, John? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what
Well, I
most
don't
of it
think they
is.
had the technology. I mean, that was like what, almost over 20 years ago. I don't know if they had the technology then, like as good as it is now.
Actually,
No.
the technology they have now, probably they had 50 years ago. They bring that stuff out at a slow space.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that
pace.
before too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're the last ones
Yeah.
to know about it.
Yeah, we're the
Yeah.
last ones to see it. Yes.
Like these could have been made in 19 or 2000.
Oh, they were. They were made long
Yeah.
before.
Oh, yeah.
This particular model sitting in storage, waiting to freaking go out. I don't know. Maybe
Bring
they
it
don't
out to
have
sell it
shelf
to you.
life, but anyway, just as an example.
The technology was there. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, they probably have
Technology was
flying
there, it might
cars
not have
locked
just
up
been
somewhere.
produced.
Oh yeah, I just saw where they found out that the government has over 600 patents that they are holding and for
Oh, yeah.
nobody to find
Yeah.
or to use.
Yeah. Yep.
Like the guy that I forgot what it was that made a motor run with a gallon of gas for like 600 or 800 miles.
Yeah.
1 gallon of gas. They got that patent.
And they'll
Yeah.
never set it out, though.
And they'll never set it out.
Yeah. No. They don't want that.
Well, there's already cars that can self-drive themselves, like in New York City, like Uber Eats or Uber Drive. Like you just get in the Uber, and I mean that's what I heard. I
they'll
think
just
that's what
drive you
you were saying, that Motobomb, right? Or maybe it was someone else that was saying that, something about Uber cars in like big cities like New York City or in LA. They have no, I think Old Mac was talking about that.
Maybe.
Somebody was talking about it. Yeah. I remember somebody saying something
Yeah.
about it. I don't want no car driving me around without me being in control of it. That's the way I feel about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, I feel like I feel more comfortable because I'm not a good driver. I'm very nervous when I drive.
Mm.
if you've heard of the HU. Oh, that's a band. And I was
I've
wondering what HU was.
Yeah, I saw.
What's
why
HU?
HU is a band.
I don't know what that is.
I saw Thomas talking about Garbage, the band Garbage, that Scottish band.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Who was that? What's her name? Married to
Shirley Manson.
Oh.
Yeah, I like her
Garbage was
music.
The Kurt Cobain. What's her name? No, that was Hole.
That was Hole. Yeah.
Yeah, Garbage. Oh, that's right. I was mixing them up. Garbage.
I'm only happy when it rains. That's Garbage, I think.
Yeah, that's like her biggest. That's like her biggest hit, I think.
Yeah, it is. She was pretty slutty looking, hot. Oh, I say that. Sorry. I said it out loud.
Yeah, you did.
I just never really. I thought that was like back in the 80s or 90s, isn't it? Or not?
Yeah, I think she's like in her 50s now.
She's got to be.
I think she's like Gen X.
Yeah. I always hate the last hit out of the grinder because it's so dusty and I choke.
Mongolian singer. What is that?
Maybe HU?
Yeah. You see that guy in the shorts all the time that does that voice? Does a real low whatever. And
yeah.
There's a rhythmic singing or something, and it's kind of trance.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Nah, they ain't gonna replace human drivers in the trucking industry. I don't think that's gonna happen. But hey, hell, you never know.
That'll never happen.
You never
Wish
know.
not for 100 years.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. But hell,
Google cars.
Unless they make their own road for them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
With like sensors on the side.
They're trying to do it with the Tesla trucks.
Well, that's another thing that's kind of scary is, if they have all these self-driving cars and trucks and buses and whatever, there's always going to be people with bad intentions. They'll try to like hack something and like make them go out of control.
Yeah, they already proved they can do that.
Yeah, that's scary right there.
That's another big concern.
Yeah.
Huge.
Have everybody slamming into each other.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, another one for the
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Things that make you go,
Oh, you got a surprise for us on this one. You can't tell us what's going to be on this rabbit hole. He does a rabbit hole too, Lucy. I don't know if you know. It's on Sundays. I don't. What time you doing that again, John?
Do what now? I'm sorry. I was
Your
off.
rabbit holes. I was just saying you have a surprise this Sunday for us. So I can't ask you what it is and what you're doing it on, but you got a new subject and a new. Well, I was just trying to ask what time it was again. 7 on Sunday?
7 Sunday, yes.
Yeah.
7 p.m.
And the last one was on Bohemian Grove.
Yes.
The 40-foot tall statue and the sacrifices and big names being like presidents and leaders that go to like these sorority. You've heard of it, Lucy?
Secret clubs.
Oh, what?
Bohemian
What'd
Grove.
you say? It's the what grove?
What is that noise?
I don't know what that noise is. Bohemian Grove.
Oh, Bohemian Grove. I don't think I've heard of it.
Yeah. Like a big sorority party.
What are we talking about? What's your goal?
I missed it.
There.
Bohemian Grove.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oops, sorry. That would be my goal, Lucy. Yeah. There's a rock showing me. Think about
Killing me, John.
I wasn't doing anything.
Red rum.
Getting ready to say.
Red rum. Red rum. Red
Getting
rum.
awful tired. I think I was.
Red rum. Red rum.
Watch the video of AI robot and stuff. You can basically build them the way you want.
Chicka pow, chicka pow, chicka pow wow.
Wow, wow. This is how I do it. Chicka chicka wow wow.
Can you imagine having robots and servants and things like that they could have eventually, and then them have personality disorders or something? You can order them the way you want, you know.
Mentally ill.
Yeah, anything.
Anything you want.
Just
It'd be perfect.
yeah. I don't think they'd ever do
I
that.
want a certain kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Because you are a certain kind of crazy.
Buffy.
Definitely a certain
Buffy
kind.
the robot.
Without a doubt.
They were doing that on the
Amen.
Vampire Slayer show.
Oh, there it is. Thomas. You sick hole.
Page I have Samsung
Page I have.
Android.
Oh, see, not everyone's perfect, Thomas.
Nope.
That's great. Can't make that shit up. Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Waka waka.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm about wound down.
Yeah. About time to rock
Yeah,
and roll.
almost at 3 hours.
Yeah. 6 minutes away.
Is it that time again?
Sick and go until he lays down in bed and falls asleep with it running.
Yeah.
Running all night. He'll be running all night.
I lost a little of my
Fuck
gumption and fire, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you got morning coffee, Dean, going on in the morning.
Tuesday through Saturday.
Gotcha.
Sick of doing a Monday and then sometimes the second cup.
Yeah.
The second
when
cup.
one isn't enough, we
When
got to have
one-
a second cup.
Well, I have another bottle of water because I don't drink
They're
coffee.
nice, yeah. I was looking for yours the other night, John, when you said you have. I was like, where am I
Dude.
missing it? I can't find it. It's going to be late. And it doesn't tell you, oh, I canceled it nowhere. It doesn't tell you that. But
I should have put that in there, but I was so
a
messed up.
personal friend would let you know.
You know, I'm sorry, but I had a migraine, dude. I wasn't thinking straight.
Okay. Talk about bacon. Yeah, I deserve that.
His brain was a straining, so
Yeah, it was, dude. I barely got the cancellation in.
I get those all the time, and I still do the lives.
I know you do. I don't know how you do it, man.
he just called you a wussy.
Huh?
I
He
did,
just
did, didn't he?
I just
He
called
did.
him a wussy.
Yeah.
I
Come
did.
on, man.
That's what that was. He just called you a sissy la.
That's all right.
I didn't mean it that way, but I do. As soon as Frog says, like, yeah, I did, didn't I? It started getting all proud.
You
but
basically did. That's okay.
I didn't think of it like that, but Oh,
It's like a kid, you know, they'll just tell you the truth.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you not.
Throw it right out there.
All right. Well, next time I put one up, you better show up then at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I was ready for it. I was looking. I just couldn't find it. I'm sorry you had to go through that, though. That is no fun, man.
Man, that's hell, man. I hate those migraines, man.
I don't get it very often, but man, when I do, you don't want to be around me.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Especially when it starts off in my neck and then it goes from my neck all the way up the back of my head to the top of my head. Man,
Yeah.
Mine is throbbers.
I don't get them very often, but those are the ones I get. If it ain't just sinus pressure right here, it's neck.
Then I get the
Are you talking about
ocular.
migraines?
Yeah, I get an ocular one that goes through. When I have the headache, I'll have the ocular one go through my eye. Where you get those ocular, it's
Yeah.
I don't know
It'll
the
take
difference.
you
They're
out.
all bad. All headaches are bad.
Yeah.
It would be
What you're
awesome.
describing is
if we
horrible.
tried it together, but we can't, unfortunately.
Who said that?
We could do a live and all go on StreamYard on a ride together, but
Good night. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'll be live tomorrow night.
Okay.
Hi, Thomas.
Yeah.
Later, Thomas.
Yeah, I think I hit to notify me on the next website. I wasn't even sure when it was, but hopefully it'll notify me.
For last.
I always stop by when I see you on anyway. You know that. So
Wasn't it the night before last you was on, Lucy?
Huh?
It's so cool.
Wasn't it the night before last you was on live?
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
I saw Mac on there. And that's when I jumped on.
Mac
I
and
got on the live
Motobomb. They were both on there. We were having a good chat.
It was pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
It's like I gotta see what old Mac's got to say. You don't need to see him on lives as much anymore. He quit doing them.
I know it.
But now he's kind of hitting them up. He figures it out when his service and signal's looking good because
he's trying.
It pisses him off when that stuff goes bad on him. And he feels bad and he feels like disappoints us or whatever. You know, he just takes all that too much on him sometimes, I think. And you don't like that.
Well, believe me, when it comes to technology and when things don't work, I get very frustrated. You've seen it.
Yeah, it'll happen. It's gotta.
I hate technology. I didn't know computer until I got on YouTube.
Yeah. A lot to figure out. You get plenty of exercise on YouTube figuring out tech.
Yeah, until I got on YouTube, all I knew how to do was turn on the damn, hit the button on the computer. That was pretty much it.
I looked at Lolly. I was like, "How you even turn this damn thing on?"
Where's the button at, man? How you turn this damn thing on? Shit.
What's up, playa?
What up, man?
What up, man?
Funny thing about that, when I say player, I have my best friend, and I know this dude. His dad literally took me to the hospital, my mom to the hospital when I was born. My dad was over fighting in a war. He was in the Navy, and he was in Vietnam. And so this guy my mom's neighbor had to take her to the hospital. Well, I about killed my mom, but she couldn't get to the hospital very fast. But I known this dude my whole life, and he always said that, and he would never let anybody else say playa. He's like, no, that's mine. So now that I say it all the time. So he'd be pissed off, rolling over in his grave, going, "You motherfucker!"
I've never heard it. Only heard the singular version.
Playa. Yep.
It's coin buck rock. You've heard it here first, guys.
Wow.
Were you jumping off sick, or were you staying on, or what were you doing?
Yeah, as long as you want. I'm gonna head out in a minute.
Bounce. It's time.
Man.
10 o'clock.
I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Tomorrow sometime morning, coffee.
Later,
Something,
John.
whatever.
Take care,
All
See
bro.
right,
everybody.
Glad you're
See you
feeling
later.
better.
Take care. So long, Lucy.
Bye,
I'm
Sick.
getting
Bye,
old,
Ray.
man.
Bye, Frog. Bye,
Goodbye.
Motobomb. Bye,
Yeah.
Desert.
Oh,
Bye, Lucy. Bye, Sick. Bye, Frog. Bye, Moto.
later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Jim.
John Boy.
Brought to
Right,
you by
Luke.
420.
That's
Nice,
what you need right
I think we're
there. That's
leaving,
what I
right?
need.
boy. That's it.
You need to do that, Sick. Maybe they'll pick you up.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna end it.
All right.
Everybody in the stream, thank you. Take care.